well. It's
Let me
a nice
turn off
color.
the other light because it's all I can think of.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to What's Happening Wednesday. Yeah, better. Normal light. We're here. As you can see, we're back in Malibu.
We're back.
If you watched, what was it? The Weekly Blab, you'll see.
Oh, hello.
You'll see that's where it was. So yeah, we're only here for another day because tomorrow we are going to the Orange County Fair.
Yeehaw.
We're pretty excited. We kind of alluded to it on our last Weekly Blab.
We did.
So we figured because there's not too much really going on at Disneyland, we'll definitely touch on some stuff that is happening at Disneyland and some of our plans. But we are going to be mainly focusing, and we want your help to help us to decide some of the things that we should do at the fair. So what are some suggestions you would like to see us eat? What are some things you really want to see us do again? Now, keep in mind, there's a couple scary things that I will not be partaking in. We're going to talk about a little bit of our memories of the fair. We're not sunburned. We actually used a lot of sunscreen. I think we just get kind of red.
Yeah, I get heat red.
Yeah, and we're a little hot right now. We're a little warm. Like, normally we have that closed, but we have it open because we're like, it is hot.
Yeah, because there's no air conditioning here, and, people would say, well, why do you need air conditioning at the beach? But it's actually been humid and warm here.
Yeah.
So all you have is like a fan.
Yeah, more than usual.
Yeah.
So we got the fan on. We're just kind of doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
Anyway, so before we get going about that subject, let's just say hi to everybody that's in here that made it. I want to thank everybody for putting up with me last week. I probably should have explained a little bit better, and I know I responded to a couple of comments, but I didn't take my allergy pill. You saw my eyes were all irritated, but I had taken some Advil like 15 minutes prior to What's Happening Wednesday, and then as it progressed, my headache got worse and worse and worse, and I was just like, I was miserable. So, and I didn't just want to turn it off abruptly and really bring the house down too much, so I just thought it's better to say it and apologize. So, here we are. We're back. We're back and feeling good. Is everybody having a good week so far? Get on the Skylift. Oh, heck no. Hello in Canada.
Oh, Newfoundland. Canada.
Wow. Greetings from the UK. You should ride Gravitron. What is the Gravitron?
Oh, yeah. No, she's not doing that. That's the spinning one where you stick to the wall.
Oh, no. That is not happening. Did anybody have a hot dog for National Hot Dog Day?
I did.
You did? So did I. We actually had a cheat day, and we had a hot dog, and it was so good.
It was good.
Tomorrow, I guess, is going to be another cheat day. Hello from Nevada. Hello in Cabo and Vegas. Kenzie sends a super chat. She sends $5. Hey guys,
Kenzie.
My mom, dad, and Kira and I are watching. Kira and I are getting ready to head to Disneyland on Tuesday. Yay!
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Fun! I love it.
Somebody had said, are we going to ride the ski lift? I will.
Oh, is that what it's called? The ski lift?
I think I saw ski lift as well. I
mean, it is a ski lift.
Yeah, like the chairlift thing that goes across the park.
It's called the death lift.
Yeah,
let's be real about it.
Katie refuses.
That thing is horrible.
Yeah, even though it's been there for how long, it's fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
Dude, it is the worst attraction I've ever seen. Oh, Tim's here. It was me. Yes, do it, Katie. No way. So it's really hot and humid in Dana Point. Yeah, it's very hot. This is more hot than it normally is. Like, this is...
Yeah, the humidity is about 90, I think it's 92% here. Something crazy like that.
It was something crazy. Dude, the Skyway is enclosed, and that Sky Bucket, or not Sky Bucket, the...
Talking about the one at Walt Disney World?
Yeah, the Skyway is enclosed, but the little lift thing at the Orange County Fair, that thing, there's nothing separating you from falling to your death except for one little board, one little thing, and your feet are dangling. Dangling.
That's the best part the whole time I do this.
your feet are dangling. I am not a dangler. I don't dangle.
I just worry about dropping the camera is all I worry about. On
Okay, I would love it if that were my reality, but listen, it's not. My reality is no. I am feeling a lot better today. Thank you so much. Larry B sends $3 and says, Spencer, I'll go up with you.
See, Larry will go.
Yo, crazy. Oh, Tim, they test it with stuffed animals. None have fallen off. Listen, there ain't nothing gonna get me on that. Hello from Florida. Should check out the Florida State Fair. That'd be great, but yeah, I don't know. Stars, they're just like us.
Oh, Nurture or Nature says, I am currently working on an essay due at midnight for my Disneyland class on your 66th anniversary.
Wow, I didn't know you have a class like that. I love it.
Yeah, so using our vlog as reference.
That's beautiful. Disney Ortega sends $5 and says, how about if you go blindfolded with headphones on and listen to music the ride, you will ride the death lift. Not even, I wouldn't even do it for that.
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
Peter sends $10 and says, race down the bumpy slide with the burlap sack. Oh, we will
We're
definitely
doing some burlap sacking.
do that. I think what we're going to do is have because last time we did it, we did, what did you call it? We did just like one race down. I want to do multiple rounds of it. Like, I really want to see how far we can get with it.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to, like, have a couple races, maybe best 2 out of 3. I don't know, something pretty cool. Think we could do that. Excuse me.
Hello, Pharaoh family. Pharaoh family's here.
Hello. I'm at Trader Sam's. Cheers to you guys in the back. Wow. You're at Trader Sam's right now? Wow. Dang, I'm kind of jealous.
I know.
Those waves do sound amazing. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They're really banging against the...
Well, the moon is getting... It's almost full, so the tides are very high and kind of hitting the foundation of the place.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Garcia family.
Garcia's.
Christopher sends $5 and says, oh my gosh, that is a huge wave behind you, LOL. Thanks for the great videos. Thank you. Yes, there are huge waves behind us.
Every once in a while you hear one smash.
Yes. Calliope sends $10 and says, hi, Katie and Spence, very attractive couple. Oh, you're so sweet. Last Saturday, I missed my pre-purchase tickets for the OC Fair. Oh, no.
Oh.
Do you happen to know if I'm able to call and possibly use them this Sunday? To be honestly, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. I think they might not do that, but I'm not sure. You'd probably have to check their website and see. Why have you guys... Why have you guys been staying in Malibu more often? We actually don't do...
We're hardly ever here. I don't know if you meant, why haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you meant it
and
which way.
The answer to that would be because we're so busy.
Either we're not here because we're so busy and we come here as much as we humanly can. And so...
do the best we can.
Yeah.
Savage Dog sends $2 and says, is Disneyland busy or not too long at all? It's definitely gotten a little bit more busy.
I think so.
Sophie sends $5 and says, thanks for all your Walt Disney World videos. Helped me have the best first visit. I just applied for dream career role at Disneyland. Wish me luck. Best of luck, and
awesome.
That makes us happy to hear.
That is very cool.
So we'll kind of, we're kind of going to open up the floor because I think we need to get it going.
Open up the floor, careful.
We're opening up the floor. We are going to talk about the Orange County Fair. Now, what we need is what are the things we're going to kind of vote for it. And I have my phone here. I'm going to write it down as we go. But name some things that you would like to either see us eat. What are some things you'd like to see us do? So I know that Peter said what is it, the wavy slide?
The burlaps.
The wavy slide?
The burlap slide.
So we'll definitely do that. So Steve Hall says, did you see the Haunted Mansion episode of Behind the Attraction? I was shocked they didn't talk about the Doom Buggies and mention Bob Gert. We're not done with it yet, but I can say we have thoughts on it, and we will talk about it after the fair. So hold that.
Because I'm not going to remember that portion of what he said, but I know Bob Gert was not involved in that production. That's all I can tell you. So that may have been the reason they didn't mention him.
Okay. Okay, so I see corn dog. You want to see us eat a corn dog. But we can get corn dogs at Disneyland. Strangest food and weird showcase items.
Okay.
Deep fried Oreos. That's definitely going to happen. There's deep fried Twinkies?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that?
Elephant ears? What are you guys talking about?
There's deep fried everything.
What's an elephant ear? Cinnamon buns are a fair staple. Okay. You guys, we're going to probably get very sick. Thank goodness we have 2 days.
Deep fried cheese stick. Yeah. See, I didn't get that last time.
Francis sends $5 and says, hello, I've never been to the Orange County Fair, but I've been to the LA County Fair in Pomona when I lived in SoCal. How fun. Well, thank you. Okay, a couple people are saying cinnamon roll. A lot of deep fried everything.
Yeah.
Shauna sends $5 and says, are you going to be at the park Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? No. No.
None of those.
I could definitely... Normally I don't know. I've never been to the Orange County Fair. Shock me with whatever you do. Okay, you said corn, fried pickles.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Definitely.
Fried pickles. French fries. No. Is the fair sold out? I think certain days are sold out from the fair. Fried cheesecake. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are you guys sure these things exist?
I've heard of that. Yeah. That one place at the fair has like an extremely long list of things that they deep fry.
Yeah, I'm not used to it, so I'm going to make, little bites of things. Elephant ears are like fried bread. What? I've not heard of any of this stuff. Fried Mars bars. Wow. I missed you, Astro.
The frog legs are great. Would you eat frog legs?
Wait, literally like frog legs?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I would. I can't.
I've had them before.
I would feel kind of bad. A fried Snicker bar, I would eat that.
Yeah. You know who made me eat the frog legs? I told you the story, right?
No.
Dolly Parton.
Oh. Ew, David.
Oh, shit, do you want to hear the story?
No, I was just reading that. Ew, David.
No.
Fried Oreo? Wait, Tristan sends $5, says, when they start, when is the next live gift opening? I'll try to rush something to you ASAP. We're not doing that for a while. We are just way too busy to do it, but we will be checking our P.O. box very soon. Fried avocado? You guys. No, I've never heard of an elephant ear. I really haven't. By the way, if you see Spencer's head non-existent, it's because he's reading comments.
Yeah, because my glasses aren't cutting it tonight, so I even have to lean into my computer.
It's kind of dark.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, your screen is like
there we go.
Really dark. Elephant ears are a type of Mexican bread. Wow, I mean, I don't, the name of what it is a little odd, but you know, what about fried coffee? It's really good. There's no, I feel like you guys are making this stuff up.
Pink's Chili Dog. Oh yeah, they do have a Pink's hot dogs there.
They did?
Yeah, they had a booth there last year.
Why don't I remember this?
2 years ago, I should say.
Yeah, the elephant ear name doesn't sound very...
The fresh lemonade at the fair is good, says Angela.
Spencer's shirt is from...
Oh, bacon on a stick, Randy.
Oh, I'll write that down.
Bacon on anything, but on a stick?
Bacon on a stick. So, oh, shoot. Sorry, I texted it to you. I was writing it down and I sent it in a text.
Deep fried moon pies, Wendy? Are you serious?
I feel like I didn't know any of these things are...
Oh, so it's a tropical hideaway.
But it's from,
T-shirt.
oh, what's the name of that? Darn it, why can't I think that? It's like one of my favorite shops. Like one of my favorites.
Larry says the fried coffee is real, very, very sweet. All right, Larry, we'll see, dude.
I mean, we can't do all of it, but I mean, the more votes things get, we'll definitely do that. Suzette sends 20, I think those are pesos. Elephant ears and Mexican buñuelo. Buñuelo? I hope I said that right.
Sounds about right.
Huh. Peanut butter jelly and sriracha fun. Oh, that would never happen. No, no. I would not eat a fried jalapeno either. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about behind the attraction in a little while because we have thoughts on it. We saw about 1 3/4 of an episode.
Yeah.
We have thoughts. We have thoughts. I need to be able to lean back. I can't think of the name of this store right now. Ink and Paint Co. That's where his shirt's from.
Oh, the shirt. I'm like,
Ink
what are
and
you
Paint
talking
Co.
about? Very random.
Yes. The LA County Fair is canceled this year. Really? Wow. Dang, I didn't. Wow. New documentary about Disney are awesome. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit after we get a couple more suggestions for the fair.
Oh, the bumper cars.
Krispy Kreme burger?
Janie bumper cars. That's a good idea.
Okay, bumper cars. You like the bumper cars?
Oh, okay, Emmanuel, the Krispy Kreme burger.
I said that too.
Oh, you did? Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Your husband even tried the chocolate dipped bacon.
Wow.
Wow, that's oh, pig race! I love the pig race.
Oh, the pig race. They're so funny.
You're preventing me from leaning back. Oh.
You can lean back all you want.
Now I can. Ferris wheel. Spencer might do that.
Yeah, I did do the Ferris wheel. I did it last year with Adam.
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago. I keep saying last year, but last time, I guess. You know.
We're trying to forget last year even happened. Get an old time outlaw potato. Oh, I thought you said potato.
Oh, the old time outlaw photo, like yeah,
I have one of those.
Where they do the sepia picture.
Yeah, I did that with like my sister and.
You have to have a serious look on your face because they have to. The exposure took so long back in the old days, they had to just freeze.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they were always like had stone looks on their faces.
Michelle sends $20 and says stomach medicine fun.
Oh, thanks, Michelle.
Bless you.
That's gonna be
So we're
needed.
also going to do storytellers. That's another thing we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
So our stomachs are very much going to be full. And
They're going to be telling a
painful.
story of which you might not want to see the end.
So over at Storytellers, they're doing the character dining. Like, I guess it's come back. So we'll see. It won't be like it used to, but it's coming back.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be
It's getting a little dark.
like. What are you talking about?
I meant like in here. Can you turn maybe those lights on?
I can turn the background light. If you're talking about the shot getting dark,
Yeah, like it seems like it's a little darker.
well, I'll turn on those lights. I'm not going to turn on that light though.
I was saying those ones.
For what?
Just have a little bit of extra. A walk through the fun house. That's better. Wait, the fun house? What's the fun house?
They have the little fun house, like the little rides.
I'm just like sitting here thinking
They have like the little haunted house one. You get in the little car and you go up. Remember?
Oh.
Those janky little rides that are so
Well, that
awesome.
was the haunted one.
Yeah, but there's also
was
like
a
a fun
creep
house
show.
one. I think where you
Oh.
walk through the fun house with all the mirrors.
The
remember?
mirror one.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I really like blocked out a lot of the fair. I guess I gotta go rewatch our 2019 visit. Let's see. Oh, Jen, you're talking about the Haunted Mansion Airbnb thing. The Scrambler. No way. Would never go on
Scrambler?
that Scrambler.
No.
That's not for me. I think that would play the games and win prizes. Aren't the games rigged though?
Well,
I always heard that like
it's not that they're. I mean, I guess you could say that they're hard to do. They're a little more difficult than they appear to be. I don't know if they're necessarily, if you could say that they're rigged.
But I heard they're actually like rigged though. Like there's
They're not rigged. You can win them. It's just that there's techniques that you wouldn't think because, you know, it's hard to say. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's a fine line. It's like saying that the wrestling that you watch is fake. It's not fake. It's there's some choreography, but it's all real what's happening. So you can't say it's fake. You know what I mean? It's like that same thing of saying that.
Oh, I always heard it was like, I don't know. The Farrow family sends $20 and says, "Hi guys, we watched the latest Best Life and Beyond and are excited to see your San Diego vlogs because that's where we live. Oh, hope you enjoy our neck of the woods and recommend taking a drive by the Navy base here. That's where Dad Farrow works." Oh,
Oh, no way.
wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we can't wait to go back to San Diego.
I know we love going to Coronado, and I know there's a Navy installation over at Coronado, but I know there's one probably on the main side too, right?
Yeah. Everybody's saying the fair is fixed. I swear
Well, it's fixed in their favor.
There was a video, though, where this guy, he's like some science-y guy, he went and he, like, tested it out and, like, went and, like, proved theories of, like, how your chances of winning what looks easy. Like, okay, remember the one where you can, like, walk across this, like, little ladder? They had it at Knott's a long
Oh, you
time
gotta
ago,
climb on
too.
the ladder. That's
And
a
they
hard
were
one where it
showing how
flips over.
well the guy scientifically proved that it's not possible. I think like it's possible like 1 in a million times or something like that. So he also did like, for instance, the basketball one, you know, where you shoot into the basketball.
Well, the hoops are oval.
Well, no, yeah, it's bent, but then he was showing like the degree of it as like near impossible. And I don't remember who it was, but it was a video and it was on Facebook. Robert Rober. Yeah, it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook one night and I was scrolling through and I saw it and I was like, Mark Rober has a great channel. Okay, well, we're gonna watch it so that we know the tricks, and we'll talk about it at the fair then. Eric Rubicue sends $15 and says, Spence, I'm in the 50 club as of last Wednesday. Welcome and happy birthday.
Nice,
When are we going to see Blue Man in Vegas? Spence, are you getting AARP like me?
You know, I haven't gotten anything yet, ironically.
Yeah, you haven't. That's
and I'm fine with that.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, you're down for the discounts, but I'm like,
Heck yeah. Disney Adventure Vlogs, and yeah, we're gonna go back to Vegas soon, so maybe that'll happen sooner than you think. Disney Adventure Vlogs sends $5 and said, I just met Dylan and Chris at DCA. They were in my live stream. Just finished my live stream on the Grand Circle Tour. Also just reached 1,400. Congratulations.
Right on, Paul.
Just watch Adventureland. Games of Skill. That's what it is. Yes, yay Vegas. Is that a real ocean behind you? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is, and it is just, it's actually kind of sparkling because the moon is really...
Oh, Randy says he also does the glitter bomb. I love those.
Oh, it's that guy.
That's awesome.
It's that guy who did the glitter bomb and whatnot on the package thieves.
Right.
Dang.
It's got the little zzz thing. Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about our thoughts on Happily Ever After in Orlando going away, but we really don't have too many thoughts because we haven't really seen it in real life. Of all the times we've been going, we weren't able to see it. So yeah, it's kind of, it's sad, but I think the thing is like, kind of think of it like Main Street Electrical Parade. How many times have we said goodbye to that? Also Paint the Night. Said goodbye to it too a few times.
Glowing away for now.
Forever. Yeah, so I don't think it'll be gone forever. We've also had Remember Dreams Come True happen multiple times at Disneyland. So I think it'll still make a return. I finally tried the tacos at Carthay. Got to tell Pixar Charlie, they are amazing. Yeah, they're so good. By the way, did anybody see the, what do you call it? The menu for Carthay Circle, the upstairs dining open, and I was about to book a reservation. I looked on the website, and I'm going to say I have a complaint. There was no cheesy biscuits on there. What? Do you think it could just be that it's not on the menu? Like, what happened there? Is it just that they couldn't get it? Does anybody know this? Did anybody else notice this? Like, I did not book a reservation purely on the fact that, because I'd go just for the cheddar biscuits.
Wow.
And you would too. You ate like a whole basket.
I know, I like
of them.
those.
But like, why are they not on the menu? Does anybody know? Like, I need to know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I had much question marks too. Like, I don't understand what could be going on. Those cheddar biscuits are life-changing in Carthay. They are the reason to go to Carthay. Minus the beautiful, like, ambiance.
David had an interesting video that I watched today where...
David from
Fresh Baked. And
okay.
the title was, and I was intrigued by the title. It was a good title because I clicked on it. It was Still Waiting Disneyland. Like, I'm still waiting. Like, how do I put it? Most of the stuff in Disneyland is kind of back, but there's a lot of little nuances and little details and things that are not back.
Yeah.
That for people that are into the small details, you notice them right away. And he was talking about, like he got a LeFou's brew, and
it's whipped cream now.
It's whipped cream, and same thing with he got one at
Maurice's?
Yeah, and it was also whipped cream. It wasn't the foam.
No, that foam is like iconic.
So he's like, I don't know what happened with the foam, and you know, there's a couple of things like that are happening right now that are just, it's just not the same place yet. It's like, it appears to be, it looks like it is, but it's not. you know.
That stinks.
Yeah.
But it's true.
So
I mean, we kind of talked about it in our weekly blab a little bit.
yeah.
Do you think we will go back to masks at Disneyland? So I have a theory on the whole thing. I'm glad you asked that question. How do I put this? I definitely think at some point they are going to possibly strongly encourage or maybe mandate that cast members that work indoors at all should be wearing them. Now, again, this is just my theory. I don't know anything. But I have a feeling that we will likely see what's happening at Disneyland Paris start to happen here. And if you're unfamiliar with what's happening at Disneyland Paris, it's that they are requiring vaccination proof and or like a reason why you can't get it, like, you know, a medical reason or what have you. That's what I think. I don't think we're going to go back to a full-blown mask situation. But again, I don't know. Sean sends $5 and says, Oogie Boogie, I'm so excited. 2021. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think Orange County's going to do that. LA
Yeah.
County will most likely do that, and they already kind of are.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like by doing... And I could be, again, I could be wrong. This is just my theory. But I kind of feel like by making people that did get vaccinated wear a mask, you're kind of not encouraging the people that haven't gotten it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You're almost like, again, it's kind of like moving that goal, and you're kind of like not, there's no real incentive for those that can get it and are just kind of choosing not. Instead of educating people, not talking down to people, and you know, it's really just about educating and like talking to people. And I think that it's a little bit different as opposed to
well,
because I can come on here all day, you know, at like, hey, do it.
I think it's being focused towards the people that haven't gotten vaccinations, and that's why they're saying even if you're vaccinated, sorry, you have to wear a mask. And it's like, that's kind of a lazy approach to it, if you ask me. Kind of, it's like yeah, just everybody, because we don't want to have to like delineate and worry about it. And it's like, that's kind of how I see it. It feels like it's that kind of approach where it's just like they're just saying it like because they don't want to make, like, then just have us show cards and like,
right, because at the end of the day, like, if you are vaccinated,
it's still going to help.
You really don't have to worry like that. Now, you still can if you want to, but I think that...
Right, and can you contract it again? Sure, it seems like you can, but the chances, we knew that going into getting a vaccine, that
it's not, your chance
it doesn't
of
mean you're
death
immune. It means you are more likely to not die and be
severely
hospitalized
sick,
from it. So
I guess when you're looking at it like
what did we say the other day? It was like, it's like
phone insurance.
riding a motorcycle and wearing a helmet won't necessarily save your life, but it gives you a better chance if you get into an accident, because you could still die on a motorcycle with a helmet on.
Yeah,
right?
But I will say the vaccine is higher than,
you know,
it's more protection than a motorcycle
Sure,
helmet.
but I'm just saying, like, that's kind of an analogy that where it's a protective thing that is very encouraged, and like, you're crazy if you don't wear a helmet riding a motorcycle, but you could, it's still a risk that you're taking.
Yeah.
Right?
So the thing is, though, the whole thing is in a lot of the cases in general are among the unvaccinated, like they're saying. So I don't know. It's a very tough call what Disney could do. I don't think they're going to shut it down, though. I don't think we're going to get that far. Again, I don't know. It's very hard to say. There's a lot of people that still feel very strongly against it. You know, I don't know. It's a really tough situation, and again, we're coming at this with no judgment. We have our thoughts. You know that we did get vaccinated, but all I can do is encourage you if it helps in any way. So let's talk about, though. We need to talk about the not Imagineering story. What's it called again? It's on Disney Plus. Attractions.
The attractions series.
Before we get into that real quick, Big Timber Films, any plans to take a trip to Tahoe?
Funny you say that.
We definitely do have a trip planned.
Yeah.
We'll announce it and all that stuff very, very soon, but we do have a big trip to Tahoe planned. We'll tell you that. Okay, behind the attractions. Thank you. So I might not be paying too much attention to the chat while we talk about this, kind of like we've been doing, but I will come back and check it out. So if you do want to make sure you say something, maybe talk amongst yourselves for this time, but we'll talk about it real quick. So why don't you start off with your thoughts on the Behind the Attraction? So
Behind the Attractions, if you don't know what it is, it's a series that Disney Plus came out with where they're kind of doing a deep dive into specific attractions like Jungle Cruise, like Haunted Mansion. Those are the two that we kind of saw today. And I'm sure there's a bunch more. I don't know what else they've chosen.
There's like 6 maybe?
But yeah, it's a deep dive as opposed to, in the Imagineer specials that you saw that were beautifully done and executed and produced, like so emotional and amazing. Leslie Iwerks was behind that, descendant of Iwerks. So, she's got it in her heart, and you could see that there was heart in that Imagineer special. And so, based on the Imagineer special, they touched on little things about that kind of stuff. And if you're an enthusiast, you've seen a lot of different videos and things about all these attractions over the years. And this thing basically is Disney's version of like, hey, we're going to deconstruct our rides and tell you all about the history and all that. So we've been looking forward to it. And it came on today. And to be honest, I didn't know that you put it on. Yeah. So all of a sudden, this is honest. I thought you were watching a YouTube channel when you turned it on. I thought you were brushing up on your Jungle Cruise, knowledge, because then I saw Dwayne Johnson and I was like, oh wait, so this is something more recent, and it's a Jungle Cruise retrospective because it's promoting the movie Jungle Cruise because Dwayne's on there. And then I realized, oh wait, no, this is the attractions thing. And I don't know, I quickly was kind of like, this is weird. I'm not really getting the vibe of it because it seemed very, how do I put it? It seemed like I was watching like the Travel Channel, like where they approach things, like the tone of the piece was very like kind of lighthearted and funny and ha 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 ha. Whereas the Imagineer special was very serious and very like heart filled and like
kind of like Prop Culture was.
Yeah,
remember that one?
It just had the Imagineer special had such a endearing vibe where this thing was very like cheeky. Do you know what I mean? They'd be like stuff like almost like,
There was a lot of weird puns.
They do cutaways like people do in YouTube videos, which sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. So it kind of bugs me when people do that, when they'll use a clip of something and it'll be like, they ran into a serious problem and then they cut away to somebody like, trapped or tied up in a chair and then cut back away, just kind of unnecessary cheeky references. And like the voiceover was a little, I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at is I didn't really enjoy it. The information was cool and there were some visuals that I had never seen, but there were stories I've heard a billion times, and there were interviews that were just regurgitated. Like I saw the same soundbite from Rolly Crump and the same soundbite from Kim Irvine, but it was just a few years later in a different outfit and through someone else's lens and a different producer. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they're gearing it towards, I guess. I guess bottom line, I'll watch them. I will.
Oh, we're going to finish the whole thing.
But the tone was a little, I don't know. I didn't really appreciate it because I felt like it didn't come from, I know it came from Disney, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was of the heart. It just felt like it was like a little cheeky.
If a little too much.
Yeah, like it was.
I will say, for me, I kind of felt the same way as Spencer did. Steve Hall said it reminded me of Justin's. So I would say Justin's Disneyland history was better than that, frankly.
Yeah.
I can't say that I really enjoyed it because I want to watch the thing about the attractions and anything like that. And I want to feel emotion. I want to watch for the nostalgia. It didn't feel like it was. And what's hard is because they had such a good, they have it all. They have the footage, they have the Imagineers, they have the access, they have everything, and it honestly became a little too cheesy. There was a lot of puns that were just, it was like, I think I agree with having some humor and some fun in it, but I think what they left out was a lot of the heart and soul of it. Like it was kind of like when we were talking about the Haunted Mansion at the part we were at, it was like, and Walt never got to see the Haunted Mansion built. And moving on, it was like, whoa.
Right, and now...
Not that I'm saying you needed to stop and,
No, and it doesn't always have to be this somber thing to revisit the sadness of Walt passing and what it did to the company at the time.
No.
But they blew over it like it was just not a thing.
It was a blip.
And maybe it's not the time or place, but at the same time, I felt it was still a little too. It lacked sympathy or empathy in that area of. Why did it affect the company? Because these people were destroyed and they didn't know where to go because this guy really guided them most of the time.
Also, I would have liked to hear more from the Imagineers. There was a lot that was. There was a lot that was in the Imagineering story that they kind of took and said it again. Whereas I would have liked to spent longer time with, like, for instance, they cut back to Raleigh. Like, they would cut back to them so much, whereas it would have been nice to, like, let me tell you about my story about the Haunted Mansion and making it, and then go through their experience. I just think they had...
Aaron said, maybe they did it on purpose, knowing Disney YouTubers are such a big deal, and they made a similar amateur style show. I do have a feeling that might have been the...
I disagree. I think it was very overproduced, actually.
Well, it was overproduced, but I think with the look and the vibe they were trying to achieve was like somebody in the pitch was like, okay, we got to keep it loose. And it looks like they used some examples as templates. They must have, because it very much felt, like I said, like I was watching Travel Channel. Like if you were to watch a special about Disneyland on the Travel Channel, they wouldn't be as invested as Disney would be, and rightfully so. And you would expect that from the Travel Channel. Like it would be lighthearted and it would stay up here. Whereas Disney, I want to feel and I want to know, because you guys
that's kind of where it's like know your audience, because the reason a lot of us are Disney fans is because of the nostalgia, and we don't just go into Haunted Mansion and go, oh look, pirates, a drop, oh look, some more pirates, a funny song, that was great. We love it because we like looking at the expression on the pirates' faces. We know that they're telling us a story. We know that there was a nostalgia to it, or there is a nostalgia to it. So I think that they kind of brushed over their audience and really dumbed it down in a weird way. They had an opportunity to really dive into the attraction, which is something I would have done. I would have loved to know, why did you paint the Haunted Mansion thing that green shade on the outside? Why was that painted that color? I want to know, why did you choose like the purple? Like, where did you get the idea for that?
Well, I didn't feel like there was any importance to like when I'm watching the Haunted Mansion one. I've seen such better produced Haunted Mansion videos from amateurs to where it's very comprehensive and you get the idea of like how important this was. Somebody said, dang it moved. Hold on. It was a younger producer who doesn't have a genuine connection. That's possible. Somebody, DNava04 said, I also didn't like the way they kept the footage framed in a small cartoon TV screen. I didn't like that either. That was weird. It was like, what's the point of that?
Disney Adventure Vlog sends $2 and says, I've just noticed Scrim at New Orleans. Yeah, they're probably going to start setting up for some stuff. I liked it. Yeah, some people really did like it, but I've noticed more people are not really enjoying it as much as they could have.
It's also very possible that the target audience of this is people that maybe aren't as informed as some of us are, where we've been digesting this kind of stuff for years about Disneyland and behind the attractions of what's the meaning of this and why was this built like this and how it was done and the trials and tribulations of building it and the stories. This could be for the newer Disney file who is because we have to understand there are generations that are just now kind of going, hey, Disneyland's really cool. Oh, there's some history behind it. I had no idea.
Yeah.
There are those people, so maybe it's designed for them, where it's a lighthearted approach to connect people who aren't connected to it, who are just like, oh, I just like to go and ride in as many rides as I can. Really, there's history. I didn't know that was built then, and I didn't know that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see what some of you guys are saying about it. Steve Hall says, it's like I said about the Doom buggies. They hardly talked about the engineering, and even if he wasn't involved, they could have at least mentioned Bob Gurr designed them and thought he has annoyed Disney. Let's see. I wish you both could do it behind the scenes. I think they rushed it. Do you think... Wait, Katie, go into public relations and chase with your ideas. Do you remember our friends Cooper and Morgan? They were thinking of maybe doing a trip to Disneyland. Oh, fun. Is this your Malibu place? Yes.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the... What is it called again? Not the Imagine...
Beyond the Attraction?
Behind the Attraction.
So we didn't even know... The name is not even memorable. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to finish it, though. I will say that. Like, we will finish it, but... I can already tell you, if the narration was changed, it would probably be a lot better. Like, that would already help. It's lame. The Rock, really? Come on. It's, again, are they pushing...
Well, I mean, they're always pushing a product. They have been for years at that park. It's nothing
Maybe
new.
they're just trying not to make it too boring documentary. But see, I didn't think the Imagineering story. I think people loved Imagineering story and prop culture.
Yeah, and I think
those were so good. Those are
they were so compelling that you had no choice but to be like, whoa, and the use of good writing in the voiceover script and good music building and shots. There's stuff in that Imagineering special that is just a shot with music and it brings me to tears.
Right.
And it's not even, we got Angela Bassett narrating that, which she's genius and was perfect for it, and has this respectful tone. And I mean, I just didn't feel like there was heart in this. I felt like it was kind of thrown together.
I enjoyed the tech aspects of the rides, but I'm not sure I want to have the magic ruined for me. I get that. Imagineering story was magical, all the feels. It's so true. I thought it was okay since I'm a big Disney fan and I know the history of the park, but my brother, who isn't, thought it was great because he didn't know there was so much... Oh god, that scared me, my phone. There was so much history. Okay. Gears Behind the Ears is another great production. The episodes felt rushed. So far we like the Behind the Attraction series, but I agree the Imagineering and prop culture was better and more enjoyable. I would like to see more episodes of those shows. Agreed. How many episodes did you guys watch? We haven't even finished the second one. We're at the very close to the end of the Haunted Mansion one,
right?
Which is the second episode, and we looked at each other. We were like, "What is going on?" Like, I feel like they've really missed the mark here.
Yeah,
that's what we felt.
It just, maybe it was an intern project. It kind of feels like that. It feels like, somebody's trying to make a mark and like, give me a shot, boss. I don't know.
I just think the narration was the first big mistake for me. I think if you were to change out the narration, it could have made it a lot more watchable for me.
Yeah, because the narration, I'm trying to think of the word, how the narration comes off.
It's like hokey.
But it comes off where the subject matter of whatever that narrator's talking about isn't that important.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's like, then they did this.
Yeah,
then
this was Haunted Mansion.
As opposed to Angela Bassett would be like, they were about to endeavor on the greatest attraction of all times.
Right.
Where it's like, whoa, or something, I'm paraphrasing, but
right.
The writing and the
Flippant.
execution was just it was just like, and it's like I said, I don't know, maybe it was made for a different audience, but I tend to think that when you're trying to do something, you try to cover your bases for a wider audience. You're not trying to just, pinpoint a certain demographic. You want to include everybody and make sure that everybody enjoys this for some reason or other. But
yeah, Anyway, well, that was that. So I hope that kind of told you about how we felt about it. We'll continue to watch it once this live stream is over.
A little disappointed, that's all.
Yeah, it just could have been better. But now back to the Orange County Fair. So if anybody is just coming in and you have some ideas of something that you would want to see, we're gonna vote for a few things at the fair that you would want us to see. Real quick, I'm going to answer this one.
I don't know if Dwayne Johnson produced the entire thing. He might have produced his episode. Somebody was talking about that it was too cheeky since Dwayne Johnson produced it. Why didn't he narrate the series? I don't know that. I only saw the credits for the first one, and I have a feeling that somebody like Dwayne Johnson, usually their people will, if they're going to make him involved in something, he also wants to be an executive producer on it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of how those things go. It's part of the negotiation.
Somebody said I saw his name on the credits of all episodes.
Of all episodes. Interesting.
Okay, Katie is not going to get on the Ferris wheel. The log ride. Okay, we'll definitely do the log ride.
Yeah.
Okay, the log ride is happening. Now, has anybody heard of any new foods that we should try? That one ride that you kept almost throwing up on. Oh, the freaking mouse coaster. Dude, that mouse coaster is a no. I think there is animal exhibits there at the fair. I think there's the little like barnyard animals. I think there.
And
check out the beer.
Somebody said something else that, sorry, just to go back to that about Dwayne Johnson being in the credits. That could have been the deal just to get him in the Jungle Cruise episode, was make me an EP on all these episodes. That's very possible. So I don't know how much creative control he had. He might have had a ton of creative control over his segments and what he was involved in, and he gets the last say, as opposed to, like, I don't know if he had the say with what was going on with Haunted Mansion and all those things. I don't know for a fact, but that's just what I know about television and how that stuff works and what I've been involved in, and it's usually stuff that they're involved in. They want to have creative control, therefore they have to be an executive producer, as well as they want that other paycheck. And so, yeah.
Okay, somebody said there's the watermelon with the ice cream in the middle of it, and that's new this year. That is 100% going on the list. Your local fair has guinea pig adoptions? Oh no. Katie on the mouse coaster was the funniest and best Life and Beyond moment. Who agrees? Maybe a lot of people here haven't seen that.
That was wild.
It was actually wild. I'll make sure I link the 2019 Orange County Fair video in the description box once this is uploaded. Katie, you were about to comment on the Paradise Pier Hotel. So yeah, I think we're going to talk about that a little bit after. I just want to keep getting some, but please bring that back up so that I don't forget, because we do have some thoughts on Paradise Pier Hotel.
Yeah.
That video was one of the best. Man, that was terrifying. You know, I just really didn't think that it was going to spin that much.
I didn't either.
Because no one else that
None
we
of us
watched did it spin like that. That thing spun. I mean, I didn't know because I had my eyes closed, but how much did it spin? Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnamon Roll. Oh, heck yeah. Hot Cheeto Cheeseburger. I feel like we wouldn't have that because it's spicy. Have you ever been to Disneyland Paris? No.
There's a question that keeps coming up about how do I feel about the Rock's mobile tequila stand truck being at Disneyland. Will you sample them? I believe that's at Downtown Disney. I don't believe that's in Disneyland because that would be...
It is?
Yeah. That.
Where is that?
I don't know, but it's coming to Downtown Disney. But I don't think they're going to put it in Disneyland. If they do, it's going to be for the private screening and or premiere, but not for the public. I don't think they would do that at Disneyland.
Yes, Adam was with us on it. No, you didn't miss a trip announcement. The only trip we talked about was in our weekly blab video. When are you guys going back to Disneyland? I think we are going on Sunday with my niece. Chocolate dipped cheesecake. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of chocolate dipped cheesecake or fried cheesecake.
Yes, Craig, they deep fry everything like they do in Minnesota. Like
Wow.
They deep fry everything.
Bud Hardy sends $25 and says, "Hey, Spence and Katie, Giuseppe."
Oh my gosh.
And I went to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg last week, and had so much fun. Wish you guys were there with us because it's a beautiful theme park. We definitely have to check that out.
Sounds like a blast.
We'll put that on the list.
Tell the Gillespie we said hello.
Yeah, I miss you, Matt Giuseppe. Just saw your 90s night at Disneyland video, and I hope they bring that back. It looked like so much fun. It was. There's just a lot of really loud music. We are going to Storytellers very soon to do breakfast, and I am ready for it. I can't wait. Spence, how do you... Oh, you already got that. Giuseppe, exactly. Lasagna, nachos. What? You guys keep telling me about this food that, like, I didn't understand is here. Cannoli nachos. Waffle cone with buffalo chicken mac and cheese. You guys, I'm going to get sick. Is there anything, though, that's kind of, like, new for this year? So we do know that the watermelon thing is new. I do not have any birthday plans yet at all, which is very weird, considering... Tomorrow's the official start of Leo season. You'd think normally by now I would know.
Oh boy.
We have not planned my birthday.
We talked about it, but...
We have not planned my birthday.
No, we have not.
Tandy sends $20 and says, do you plan on going back to Tanaka Farms for the pumpkin patch this year? Of course. Your video inspired me to go last fall. I also went this past spring for strawberry picking. We did too. Such a charming farm. Thank you. We definitely will be going back there. Spencer will actually go this year, right?
Hopefully.
Why didn't you go last year? Were you like, did you have a headache that day or something?
Something like that, yeah.
At least I went with David and Liz. That was fun. Thank goodness. The Imagineering story was great. I don't think Happily Ever After, the fireworks show in Orlando, will be done forever. I think it will come back, kind of like most things at Disney do. Most things. Now, I haven't seen Wishes make a return yet, but I think it'll come back.
Yeah, like, is there a budget to produce an entire new thing? Like,
yeah, they've had it done for the 50th.
No, I'm saying, but after that.
Oh, I mean, I just think they always bring it back. Like, they always bring stuff back. That's just how Disney is. It's like Main Street Electrical Parade. We couldn't get rid of that darn parade for a long time. So, do you think we will ever see Happily Ever After at Disneyland? No, I don't think so.
It doesn't fit, really.
No. No way.
Like,
Happily Ever After
fit.
is done, in my honest
big.
opinion. I don't think so. Thank you.
It's like putting a big screen TV in a tiny room.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It just doesn't fit.
Wishes was my favorite. I missed that. I love Wishes. Taylor says, I love you guys. Been following for years. Well, thank you.
Adventures in Magic says, have you guys heard anything about no fireworks this weekend at Disneyland? Yes, I did hear about that, and it's in regards to the premiere of the Jungle Cruise thing. Like, they don't want to disturb it.
Yeah.
So, I did hear that. I don't know if they're going to do one earlier or if they're not doing it at all. I just heard that rumor that there was not going to be while they were...
Yeah. Somebody said something about the fair here to try. Where did it go? Crafts, miniatures, the model trains, music acts, the FFA animals, and the Speedway. Those things interest me at the Midway, not so much. Does anybody go... Okay, I'm going to take a vote real quick when we're talking about the Orange County Fair. Is there anybody that just goes to the fair for food and doesn't even go on any attraction? I'm talking like no log ride, no nothing. You literally just go for the fair or for the food. Oh, also, this is also saying you don't go for shows, nothing. You literally go to the fair to eat. Anybody else? Is there anybody like that? Okay, we have a few people. Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, food and shopping. Okay. I forgot about shopping. There's always some good stuff to find too. Is there anything that you would buy from the fair that if you saw it you were like, oh, I need this?
I don't think so.
But you also didn't go to the fair all the time, so you're like, okay, when I was younger, you want to know what one of the cool things I used to get at the Orange County Fair was a spray painted shirt. And I would have it customized to, I loved writing my name. I wrote my name everywhere, but I would get this spray painted shirt and I would have them write Katie on it, like in a really cool way and like a spray paint. And I would wear it to school.
The airbrush style.
Airbrush,
yeah.
That's what it's called. And I would wear it to like school in September, like, yeah, got this at the Orange County Fair. Yeah, I'm cool. And like, I got a tank top that would say like Katie on it that I could wear to school, and then I would I got these pajama pants that were flames. I thought I was so cool with my flame pajama pants and my spray painted tank top that said Katie on it. It's like pink and purple. It was like a sunset, so it looked absolutely stupid, not matching. But I was like, yeah, got this at the Orange County Fair. Also, another thing I used to buy at the Orange County Fair was those walking foam lizards. Does anybody remember those?
I do remember those.
Dude, bought those all the time.
I mean, they had those at Magic Mountain, I think.
Oh yeah, I didn't Magic Mountain. I would have to go a little bit here and there, but dude, did anybody remember the foam lizards?
Francis says the exhibits and the animals are fun too. Plus
Those
the fireworks.
are fun.
Yeah, the animals are cool. I always feel bad because it's so dang hot.
I do too, but I think they're used to the heat. I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I've often I remember one time we were there, I was like, dude, why are these animals?
Because they go like this
when
you walk those ones. They would go like this, right?
Oh, the foam lizard. What were they called though? I forget what they were called.
It's like the invisible dog on the leash. Yeah, in spin art. Exactly, Deanna.
Wait, the invisible dog. I don't really remember that.
So there's a guy at Disneyland who does it over by the mansion sometimes, and he's got a leash that goes like this, and it's got the harness, and there's no dog in there, kind of like the horse.
Right.
And he walks it around, and it kind of just bobbles because it's on like a
right.
same thing.
Okay, does anybody remember? Okay, so this is another
It's
thing.
spin art too. Deanna said spin art.
I remember spin art.
Yeah.
Okay, there was another thing at what do you call it, at the Orange County Fair. It was a flea circus.
Oh yeah.
And but what was it that made it look like it was doing something? Was it just you couldn't see the fleas? Right?
Right, and things were just moving. They were animated, but it was it'd be like a teeter-totter. It would just be going like this. And the idea was, oh yeah, there's fleas doing that. You just can't see them. And
That's so funny.
Yeah.
The flea circus.
It's kind of like it was kind of like not deception, but it's like a little trickery kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, also, does anybody remember those fish, the fortune-telling fish that you'd put on your palm? Really, I found out it's just that they're reactive to the heat on your palms.
Oh,
or
the
whatever.
way that they turn or they...
Yeah, the way they twist or whatever. I got those at the fair a lot. And then I would also get cut up fruit at the fair a lot. Dude, you know what I remember getting too was a bloomin' onion.
Oh, they had those?
Dude, always at the fair.
I'm down with those.
The wax sculpture making. I remember that.
Oh, the machine?
Yeah.
Like they had those at Griffith Park where you could make
sand art in a bottle. I remember
different
that.
planets and different shit. They had them at Disneyland back in the day, those wax machines. They were everywhere.
Wax hands. Sand art.
Oh, yeah.
Kira and Kenzie were terrified of the butterflies. I like the butterflies. The butterflies are fun. I'm like, yeah. Did you ever get a butterball on a stick? What? No. What about the winning goldfish? Okay, I always feel bad, but I am afraid of getting a fish because then it will inevitably die, and then I feel bad. Cut up fruit. I've never heard anybody. Well, no, it was like cut up fruit.
Oh yeah,
this big fancy.
Mike
thing.
Jones, deep fried butter on a stick. That's a real thing.
I ate the deep fried butter before.
What the heck is
It
wrong
just
with
tasted
you?
like a pie crust. It tasted really good. Tammy sends $13 and says, "Happy upcoming birthday month." Thank you, fellow Leo here. My birthday is August 4th. Ooh, big hello from our family here in Ottawa, Canada. I can't wait to go to Canada. My birthday is August 19th.
Oh wow, here's a throwback. Maui Girl said they had the wax machines at the Lion Country Safari also. Who
that?
remembers Lion Country Safari?
May not.
It was in Irvine, right off the freeway. I think
You
off
went
the
to
405.
Irvine?
I
You
went
were
to
down
Lion
in
Country
the
Safari. I have a
OC?
sticker in my collection of Lion Country Safari.
Dang.
Right next door was the Irvine Meadows Amphitheater, which I think it has a different name now.
Yeah.
But that was
went
right
there.
next door. So.
Wow, I've never even, I can't believe you were down in the OC and you didn't even say hi to me back then. Was I even born yet?
Likely not.
When was it?
Jeez, I don't know.
Was
but
it in the 90s?
I wasn't driving yet. So you probably weren't around.
I love when we talk, sometimes we talk about our age difference and we'll bring up things and he's like, dude, you weren't even born yet.
See, no one says...
70s? Okay, I wasn't born yet.
No one says loving the Lion Country Safari reference. If you know, you know.
What is it?
It was basically a drive-through safari or zoo that you got to drive through, and almost like the safari at Animal Kingdom, but you were in your own car just cruising through this thing, and like animals would cross the road and stop. You'd have to stop. They would like literally stop the car, and they had a few incidents where you were supposed to keep your windows up, and some people had their windows down, and like some people got mauled through their windows, or something happened. I remember.
Jeez.
Because it was like, don't leave the public alone to drive through
That's
a safari
crazy.
with real animals. Like even like they would climb up onto the car and stuff. Like it was kind of unhinged.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sheila sends $5 and says, "Hey guys, saw y'all at Disneyland on Saturday and was afraid to say hello. No! Please say hi. Love you guys and keep living your best lives. Love your videos and content. Thank you so much." Wow, I can't believe that. So it was in the 70s, so I wasn't even born yet. When did it end? Probably before I was born.
I'd have to look it up. No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Maybe early 90s it ended.
All of the millennials in here are like, yeah.
You could drive by and see where it was. It was right off the freeway. It was wild.
Really?
It was wild,
Do you
literally.
remember Jumping Beans? I remember that.
Oh yeah, Jumping Beans.
Come and take a road trip to Humboldt. Where's that?
That's at the top of the state. That's like almost to the border.
What? I thought like San Francisco was kind of it.
It's the middle.
Are you being serious?
I'm being deadly serious. There's a whole other half of the state above San Francisco.
Wait, you're being deadly serious?
Is she being serious right now?
Wait. No, seriously, I really...
Oh boy.
But I thought there was like a little bit left, like a little
Somebody
chunk.
wasn't paying attention in geography class.
Oh no, I failed geography. I don't even think I made it to
Oh,
geography.
Penny chilling at the beach says 1984. She read that it ended.
So before I was born.
Okay.
I was born in 87. Okay, wait a minute though. How much more after San Francisco is there?
Pull it up on your phone, as I'm going to laugh at you right now.
Okay.
Basically, San Francisco is kind of halfway.
Hey
little
Siri,
more than halfway.
map of California.
They have a Lion Country Safari in Florida and West Palm Beach for real? Is that really true, Christina?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, look.
Oh, there's a lot left.
Yeah, so Humboldt is like...
Oh, dang.
Humboldt's like up here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Like if you could find Arcata.
Oh my gosh, there's a place called Hoopa. Hoopa.
I had a lot of friends that went to Humboldt State University.
Dude, look at how much more of the state there is, you guys. Hold on.
I think most people are aware of that, Katie.
No, maybe they're not. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. Dude, there's so much more up there.
It's beautiful up there.
Oh, I bet it is. And it's to be explored by Katie. What were those people called that explored, like Duke and Ellis or something? What were
Lewis
their
and
names?
Clark.
Lewis.
Duke and Ellis. What is this, a jazz band? A jazz duet? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight Duke and Ellis will be performing till 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Is that the two guys? Is that Stadler and Waldorf from the Muppets?
Wait.
Duke and Ellis. It's like I named my labs Duke and Ellis. Dude.
I genuinely thought they were called Duke and Ellis.
Now I know why Katie can't drink. Exactly. Somebody says, Katie, we love you, but you need to redo middle school social studies.
Dude, not even middle school, high school.
Did she already make it to Humboldt? That was funny, actually.
Wait, what?
Somebody said, "Did you already make it to Humboldt?" Because it's where the old wacky tobacco is prominent. It's a big time growing area.
Oh, wacky
Yeah.
tobacco.
It was synonymous for that for years. That's all it was known for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow! I didn't know that.
yeah.
So, we need to be like, what are their names again?
Grant and Ellis. I don't know.
No,
What he said.
stop. What were their names? The Explorer people. Let's be like. I'm not even gonna say what.
Lewis and Clark.
Yes. Let's be like Lewis and Clark, and let's explore all of California.
Oh boy.
Right? I think we should. I can't believe there's that much left of California. Like, I genuinely, every time we would get up to San Francisco, I'd be like, oh.
This shocks me knowing that we'd been there and that you thought that.
No, I really thought the whole time, I was like, dude, like there's not much left in California. We're probably pretty close to the border right now. Because there's like trees and like it starts to be like, what's the state above it? Is it Oregon or Washington? I get those two mixed
Oregon.
up. Okay, I kept thinking like we're probably really close to Oregon because, you know, there's just all these trees.
I've always wanted to do the drive all the way.
Yeah, we really should. We'll be Lewis and Clark. They explored the West Coast through Oregon. Oh, see, at least I remembered that, you guys. Maybe I didn't remember the names. Maybe I didn't remember that, but I remembered I did play Oregon Trail. Heck yeah. What about Sacramento? Well, I thought Sacramento was just next to San Francisco.
It's a little bit north and inland a little bit, but it's fairly close.
Luis and Clara. Taylor sends $5 and says, yay, I actually made it to What's Happening Wednesday on time. Katie, you are glowing and look incredible tonight. Well, thank you. I'm in Oregon and it's beautiful here. Dude, I want to go to Oregon so bad. Like, I want to be the Oregon Trail people. Steve Hall sends $5 and says, Spence, Katie may not be good at geography, but at least she knows, that there wasn't 5 Big Hero movies before Big Hero 6.
Okay,
Dang,
Steve
Hall.
Okay, look.
That was good.
Let's just break that down real quick.
So for anybody who doesn't know what happened.
I don't watch a ton of Disney movies as far as like newer stuff, right? I know about the classics and I'm a Disneyland fan. We've all heard this before.
He's a fan of the park.
Correct.
And Disneyland and Disney
and
parks.
some of the classic movies, but I by no means am a purveyor of a lot of the new stuff. So when Big Hero 6 was around, I'd heard about it. I'd seen some of the merch at the park.
Well, we were walking around Disneyland and I was like, oh my gosh, that's from Big Hero 6.
And so
My phone fell.
my thing was, I hadn't heard much about it, and I'm like, if this is like, oh, it was a great movie and it was this and that, whatever, I'm like, how come I never heard about, Big Heroes 1 through 5?
That was so
Because
good.
anytime you say that, it's like, I don't know, it just seems like it's a sequel. Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Godfather 3, Big Hero 6.
It was a proud moment for me
I thought, wow,
because
this must be a great movie that it's a 6th sequel.
it was a proud moment for me.
It's an understandable mistake, and Steve never lets me down on it, but...
It's so good. Larry B sends $3 and says, trees of the mystery Northern Cali redwoods. Ooh. Tessa sends $5 and says, hey guys, just stopping by to say hi. You guys should come back to Santa Cruz Boardwalk and Monterey Bay Aquarium and Cannery Road. Dude, we talked about that when we were in DCA. We need to do another...
Yeah, Katie hasn't been to Santa Cruz yet, and it's an amazing place.
Love to.
Lost Boys was filmed there.
Yeah.
Wasn't part of Big filmed there, like the
Big?
no, that was East Coast. Sorry.
What's Big?
With Tom Hanks when he gets shrunk down to a kid.
That's not...
I think that was all East Coast.
All right. Sierra sends $10 and says, will you guys be going to the State Fair of Los Angeles in Arcadia? They will have lots of restored old school rides. Also, my son Maxwell, age 4, says hello. Hi, Maxwell.
Hey, Maxwell.
We don't have any plans, but you never know. Dude, Monterey Bay, if you haven't caught it, we've actually went before.
Man, we caught it with the most perfect weather, too.
It was beautiful.
Like, unbelievable that one day we were there.
Oh, it was so good.
I mean, we were there for a few days, but that one day we were at the aquarium, sitting out on that back deck that overlooks the bay.
Oh, we ate lunch at the aquarium.
Oh, man.
I want to go back to the aquarium, though. Like, I feel like there's much to be explored.
Wow, Francis, dating yourself. I played Oregon Trail on a Commodore 64 in grade school.
A what?
Yeah, exactly. Commodore 64 was a computer. When home computers first hit the market, Commodore 64 was a popular one.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And then doing it games on early Apple and IBM computers, dating... Oh, you even said dating yourself. Sorry, Francis. But yeah.
I've never heard of a Commodore 64. If you were to give me that in a trivia...
Oh, yeah.
And make me... I would think it might be some, like...
I think the 64 referred to megabytes. Like, that 64 megabytes. That was the power that it had. Now we have phones that are like, 256 gigs.
Commodore 64.
Then there was Radio Shack had a computer called the Tandy.
What are you are you making this stuff up?
No, this is the age of home computers when they first came out. Apple kind of, was doing it. IBM.
I remember a floppy disk drive. I remember that.
That was, and the ones we had were actually floppy disks. They were about that big, and they were like,
No, mine were like.
you were the hard disk version of floppy, the second incarnation, but ours were actually
I feel like you're making some of this stuff up, but then I'm
No.
seeing people say, "Are we boring you, Katie?" I got it. I knew it was happening. There's a troll. Wait, oh no, it's true, Katie. Dang. Does anyone really know what dysentery is? I do. I actually know what dysentery is.
Oh, the Smithsonian has a bunch in D.C. By the way, the Smithsonian is so amazing.
Where's that?
In Washington, D.C.
Again, stuff I didn't know for 9,000.
They have an Air and Space Museum. They have a Natural History Museum. They have it's like our country's finest museums. The collections there, pop culture stuff. Dude, the ruby slippers are there.
Wow.
The actual ruby
Did
slippers.
you hear that today
you know?
they found the dress from Wizard of Oz?
Wow.
It was on the news today.
That might
It's
end up in
been
the
missing.
Smithsonian now.
So wait, where is it again?
Washington, D.C.
Not Washington.
No, D.C., East Coast.
This is like a serious geography lesson today.
Yeah, back then a floppy disk was bigger than a slice of toast. Yeah, it was. And it was basically like just this little, it was like I don't know, like a case that held that little thin piece of it was literally floppy.
What was on it? What was the purpose of it?
Well, that was like a program. That was like a CD or like a now it'd be a memory card, but like it was where the information was. Like you got a floppy disk to put information on to save it on a disk.
Wow, I just...
You know? Or
My
to play
mind is
Oregon Trail. Like I got
blown.
the Oregon Trail on floppy disk, yo. And you put it in, put the thing down, and it would like zzz.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Tammy sent $7. Says, Spence, I'm 49 next week and I can totes relate to the old computer. Did you enter coding for games to work?
Yes, I did. Yeah, and then we did things like we would do little programs, really simple programs where you would write them, because the computer was just raw, and it was you would do lines of programming, 10 with instruction, 20, 30, with all these lines of instruction, and then you would make you could make your name come across the screen 4 or 5 times by doing this little program and all this weird stuff. I remember that's what they taught us in school.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this. I mean, obviously.
Load Disneyland, enter, run. Exactly.
Huh?
10 load, 20, 10 load Disneyland, enter, 20 load. Yeah, but it was you'd give these, and then 30 run, and it would run. Yeah.
What? Are you making this stuff up?
Basic. Yeah, it was the basic language of programming. It was called Basic. Yeah.
I honestly feel like a lot of you guys are making this stuff up. Yes, I do feel sleepy. I don't know why, but I think it finally cooled off enough.
Diana,
I'm
does
tired.
anyone remember On TV? Yes, my dad had On TV. Then there was Select TV. Remember that? And it was like a cable box that you had to buy subscription-wise, and it had a little knob on it, and it said off, and then the logo was on, and you turned it on, and then you had access to the cable network that they provided. Then there was Select TV. There was Z Channel.
What happened if you had a bad motivator?
Yeah, well.
Katie, I'm your age. I remember this stuff, but I have 2 older siblings. Wow. This is crazy. This is stuff I would swear you're making up if I didn't know. Used to watch Weird Al on.
Yeah.
I'm dying, making me feel old. I'm not trying to.
Oh, the DOS language too, DOS, yeah. Melissa.
Wait, when were you born again?
1970.
1970. So I wasn't even born until 1986, you guys. So that's why I do not know these things.
Yeah, Atari 2600 was a big deal because prior to that, there was, you had to play video games on a big machine somewhere. Otherwise, you played the ones at home that were Pong. And
I remember hearing
the screen.
about
I remember
that.
that my computer screens were all green, and everything was green. It was it wasn't. There was no color to it. Everything
I
was
do remember
tones of
rabbit
green.
ears for a television.
Yeah.
I remember it. Does anybody else remember an A/B switch on their TV?
Yeah.
Oh, we do need to talk about the Disneyland Hotel or Paradise Pier Hotel. Somebody brought it up.
Let's hit the road, Jack. Atari 2600 came with combat. Exactly.
What?
When you bought the 2600, the Atari, it came with a game, and usually it was combat.
Oh.
which was like tanks,
Very
like a couple
sleepy.
different games that were like army related. Yeah,
Run.
combat was badass. Oh, in
Okay.
television. Oh, remember in television it had that weird control thing where it was like like almost looked like a phone, like this. It had a bunch of numbers like a phone thing, and then it had a little dial down here, and it was so strange. It was like a flat controller. It was a weird controller. I didn't like that one.
I don't remember that. Tommy, or hope I said your name right, sends $5 and says, I'm 46 and can relate also. I had Commodore 64 with my games, Ghostbusters,
Oh, yeah.
and Friday the 13th on floppy disks.
That's rad.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Floppies.
Okay, let's real quick talk about our thoughts of Paradise Pier Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
That's something we need to talk about that.
I need to get a drink.
So, do you want some of my LaCroix?
Yeah, I just need a sip of something.
Okay,
It's
so,
dry.
the Paradise Pier Hotel. I was 16 when you were born, Katie. Wow. Well, just know that when August 19th rolls around, one of the best humans ever was born in 1987. And that human was
boy.
me. Okay, Paradise Pier Hotel. First of all, we're going to tell you what we thought about it, and then we'll get back and see what you guys kind of thought about it. So, first of all,
And it's based on the video, so you'll have to watch the video to really understand
what we're
kind of what we're talking about, because we didn't really get into too much, what would you say?
Detail?
Like criticizing it or anything, or
Oh, like reviewing?
critiquing.
Thoughts?
We didn't really critique it, we just kind of showed it. Here's what
Right.
it is. Take it or leave it. And that's
The
kind of
one
what we do
thing-
with hotels a lot. I mean, we try to
Yeah.
showcase it as best we can, but at the same time,
There was one thing, though, that we couldn't put in because the footage got kind of destroyed, I guess, if you will. It wouldn't work. It got compromised. But when you go up to the room, because nothing's open, they will send it to you for free from Downtown Disney. Like
you can mobile order
tortillas.
from kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mobile order.
Yeah.
So let's just bear that in mind. That is an option with eating. So let's start off with telling you our thoughts of Paradise Pier.
Now, out of the three hotels, Grand California and Disneyland Hotel, Paradise Pier is the more affordable out of the three.
But still expensive.
Still expensive in
comparing-
relative terms.
When you're comparing it to the
Yeah.
the other hotels around Disneyland,
Yeah. It's still
it's
still a
average.
little pricey.
Its average is, let's say, about $350 to $400 a night.
Yeah.
Whereas Disneyland hotels average is around $400 to $500 a night. Grand Californian is usually about $500 to $600 a night. So those
Yeah.
are the averages
Yeah.
for those rooms. Now,
could be a little more on some of those too, but
yeah.
that's
Now,
average.
here's one thing that I know is the oddest thing. If you go back and watch our video, the oddest thing that bothered me when I was there was the floor. The floor was not themed like the rest of the hotel, and it was driving me bananas the whole time we were in the lobby. I was like, ah! It was so yeah, you seem not impressed. We were kind of not impressed, and I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean,
I think it was hard.
I think it's seen its better days.
I kind of feel bad for the hotel. That's
But I
what it is.
also think that, the situation last year didn't help it at all.
No, certainly
Because I think prior to that, it was in an operational state that was like, all right, well, hey, it is what it
we had
is, and
PCH Grill.
it could accommodate people for a lot of different reasons. Whereas now, it's like, how do I equate this? It's like the Tomorrowland of hotels, because Tomorrowland has been so decimated at Disneyland compared to what I knew it as, that it's like all that's over there is Buzz, Star Tours, and Space Mountain. And I know that the subs and the Autopia is part of it, but it just doesn't really seem Tomorrowlandy for me. But it just seems like it's this forgotten thing, and it's just kind of there.
I think the other thing that was hard was that it just felt I felt bad for that hotel. Like, that's what it was. Now, I will say the room
It was a nice room.
was really nice.
Yeah.
It
The view was nice.
a great
We
view.
had a park view.
Park view. The view was great.
But I have to say,
It's like the circus of Vegas. Oh,
it's not that bad.
that's pretty
That's a
bad.
bit harsh. But I understand what you mean. But I felt, you know what, it was weird? I felt detached. I didn't feel like I felt like I was at any other hotel that would be in the area, like off a harbor or off a Catella, where you're outside of the park, where this is supposed to feel like a Disney spot, but it kind of didn't feel like that. It felt like the, you know what I mean? Like the ugly duckling of the group, kind of like where it just was like.
It's like I said, we felt bad for it. Like, it desperately needs like a re-theme.
Yeah.
It needs to have more space. That elevator system was terrible, and the elevators squeaked really loud. They were really kind of scary.
And they could have put in a bigger pool. They have the room, and it's just, you know, for the amount of people that you're accommodating at that place, it was a very modest pool for Disney standards. Now, it wasn't originally built as a Disney hotel, so I get that, but maybe they could have redone the pool area.
Frankly, it'd be nice to me if they just, I'm going to be honest here, I feel like if they would just demolish it. No, I mean that nicely. Stop.
Oh my God.
I think that it needs to be demolished, and they need to add to the Disneyland Forward down there, and then maybe add a couple more towers for the Disneyland Hotel. And maybe another pool for the Disneyland Hotel. Like, I would rather they expand Disneyland Hotel and maybe Grand Cal, or I more or less though would say expand Disneyland Hotel, add another pool, and then with the added Disneyland Hotel, lower the price a little bit, because you'd have more rooms.
Yeah.
I think you can like average and like lower it and then just demolish the whole thing. Like, I feel bad for it. I honestly, the whole time we were there, I kind of kept feeling like this poor hotel just really needs some serious love, because the cast members, you can tell that were there, really loved it and they felt good. They were so nice.
Well, compared to everything,
clean.
you know, when you compare it to like Disneyland Hotel or Grand Californian, the commitment to the theme and the commitment to the Disney vibe is strong.
Yeah.
And over there, it just feels kind of half spun. It feels like they're getting away with it. Like, because it was a repurposed hotel in the first place, they're like, oh yeah, put some Mickey wallpaper up, throw a statue in the lobby, it's a Disney hotel.
And the floor was like,
and it's just not.
The floor looks like an emerald, like a Holiday Inn floor or something. You know, like something not Disney.
It's almost like it's like taking a ride, like you know what they did with the Emotional Whirlwind. Like, that was an off-the-shelf ride over in Bugs Land that you could find in any amusement park USA. And they tried, and Disney-fied it, but it's still,
I think
you can't get around
like,
it. It's like, I want a Disney-designed thing from the ground up.
We know what they're capable of. Like,
right.
we
and
know
they,
how
and they know
good
what they're
Disney,
capable of. So I think that's the problem, is like, when you try to put lipstick on a pig, as I always say, it's still a pig.
No matter how cute it is.
Yeah, it looks cute with the lipstick on, but like,
sure does. Even without.
So it's unfortunate. But see for yourself in the video. I mean,
yeah, you look at it and be the judge. Jeremy sends $5 and says, Katie, do you think they should add those fountains back in the Disneyland Hotel? 150% yes. Christina says, did not get or see Disney feels at all. Totally agree. We stayed there for Disneyland's birthday. The value hotels at Walt Disney World are better. I agree. No food and restaurants being open there makes it even worse. They used to have character dining. Yeah, I think like that was another thing that people were having trouble justifying that value, because you're not getting anything to eat on property. And that's kind of hard.
Although,
you know?
I have to say, you are allowed to use your key to walk across the street and walk into DCA via Grand Cal.
Oh, so we confirmed that?
Somebody said that was a thing, and so that's pretty cool. You don't get that, I mean, unless you're on the harbor side and you can walk through that side. But if you're in any other spot, I mean, there is a proximity thing, and you're right on downtown Disney. You know, we come from a place of, I think we expect a lot. We've experienced a lot. And so, you know, I don't know if the average traveler would be as disappointed as us. because we're looking for all that extra theming. We're looking for the headboard that lights up and plays, When You Wish Upon a Star. We're looking for, those.
I mean, but they still are charging $400.
Yeah.
So, Dawn sends $4 and says, "Hi, have fun, just be you." Thank you.
Thanks,
but
Dawn.
So, okay, I guess going off of that, then, would you say that Paradise Pier Hotel is worth $400 a night for a Park View room?
You're asking me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. So that's what we're talking about. But even then, I truly just feel bad for the hotel. Like, I really do.
Yes and no.
I feel like it definitely has potential.
I feel like something like that. You know how in Las Vegas, there's this thing of like hotels, when they build hotels in Vegas, they have a lifespan, and they basically, based on what they spent building it, and when they get their money back, how long that hotel needs to stay up to where they're like, okay, we got our money back, we've made 10 million. From here on out, it's all butter, and we could walk away from this at any time, kind of thing. Like, they know those timelines in Vegas. It's like, this thing, I think they've made their money 10 times over, maybe more. It's time.
Well, another thing is, are they having extra more magic morning hours? And I don't think they are.
No, they're not.
So that's another thing that's very hard to justify. That's a good point.
It's like, you know how there's a cast member problem right now. Now, I know that this is a different area because it's a hotel job as opposed to
a staffing issue. Is that what you're talking about?
Like, I mean, there was a lot of people there, so maybe they need the rooms to bring people in. But it's like, take those employees and put them in places that are needed, like as far as the trams, the monorails, the food lines where we only have one.
The things that in the park would guest experience bring it up.
Yeah, because there's areas of the park that are lacking. Like when you go to Hungry Bear Restaurant, there's one window now. The other two are just for mobile order pickup. There used to be 4 separate windows and then one mobile order. Mm-hmm. Now it's like the line, and it's all because of a staffing issue, And it's like, are we really using these people, our staff in the best way? Now, I don't know if there's a difference because maybe there's a union for hotel workers, different union for the park people. I don't know. I'm not an employer, right. So I really am kind of talking out of my rear. But, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely say. I think the plan is to retheme and expand Paradise Pier Hotel when they expanded DCA across the street. Paradise Pier is the crappy house in the neighborhood. 100 tonight, only way I would go, or $100 a night, only way I'd go there. I've gotten a theme park view before at Paradise, and I think you guys got a really bad theme park view compared to where I stayed. So maybe you were on the other side.
They should really make a discounted rate for that place.
Yeah, because you're not getting the full, the full experience of what it could be. Do you know what I mean?
All you're getting is a fireworks view on the deck.
And a very small pool.
Yeah.
Marcella sends $15 and says, "Hi guys, just wanted to let you know that Mad Greek will probably be open next time you go to Vegas." And
good.
# Free Britney. Love that. So good. Thank you. Buds sends $5 and says, "Love what you're doing. I and my family will be there on August 5th and 6th. Hopefully we'll get to meet you if possible." I will tell you, we are not going a lot in August. We will not be there a lot in August. Eric Rubicue, who remembers the Japanese restaurant at Paradise Pier Hotel? I don't remember that. But I also didn't go there a lot. No. That's
I had never been there prior to this, so
wow.
I'd heard about it, and I had my visions of what I thought it was, and it was not that.
So, did it, have they got rid of the beach ball pillows? Yeah, they did not have those.
Nope. Yeah, so I don't know.
It's just, you really do just feel bad for that hotel. It truly was kind of, it was really almost like heartbreaking in a way, because I just think, like I said before, I think it should be demoed. We should add to the Disneyland Hotel, lower the price. Brandon sends $5 and says, "Hi, kind of off topic, but is Disney World really worth it? If so, how long does it take to see all 4 parks?" It is 100% worth it if you're a Disney fan.
Especially right now.
Well, now it's full.
I know it's full, but I think I'm just saying, in the Disney parks landscape
Oh.
of the world right now in the current time, and what
Like
what we're
you're
dealing
saying,
with.
if you could go to Disneyland or Disney World is 100% worth it.
Yeah,
Heck
because
yes.
like I was saying earlier, according to David's video from Fresh Baked about Disneyland, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for you to get back to your full speed. You're not at full speed yet. You're doing good.
I feel like we've paid in for it.
Yeah,
Like, to help
especially,
get it going.
I think, yeah, that's the other thing, is that considering that everyone who's going there is paying full price right now, and the experience is not equaling the full price to me. It's getting there. And I mean, I don't mind, because I love the place and I'll take it, and I complained that, it wasn't open for a year, and so I'm glad to be in there, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it's just a bit underwhelming right now in certain ways, and I don't know
Whereas
how else
Walt
to explain
Disney
that.
World is definitely worth it, I would say. And then,
Like, for example, like the other day, like somebody we were with was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go grab a hot dog." And then, sorry, you can't. It's not open over there. It's like, come on, like, I just at a
Right.
certain point, and and you hear the reasonings of the staffing and all that stuff, but then at a certain point you're like, I shouldn't even be thinking about that.
yeah, like Dapper Dan's. There's just weird things.
Like there's certain things as a theme park customer, I shouldn't be. And now we think outside the box, and we think about the day-to-day and how they operate, and we like to think about that. But on certain levels, I want to go there and just kind of dumb it down and just be like, and have the experience and be like, and it's there's a little bit of lack there now, but
It'll get back. So how long does it take to see all 4 parks? It depends on your speed that you go at, but I would say you at least need like 2 days in each park, and that's just my opinion. How much is the Disneyland Hotel for a standard room? So on average, we talked about that a couple minutes ago, but we said that the average for a Paradise Pier room is between about maybe $350, $400 a night. Disneyland Hotel averages maybe about $450 to $500 a night, sometimes more. And Grand Californian averages about say $500 to $600. Every once in a while you can find maybe like $450,
Yeah.
maybe. So those are kind of the averages for those hotels. The most worth it for your buck, we've stayed at all 3 now, and we have videos on all 3 of the hotels. Your best bang for your buck is 100% Disneyland Hotel. And I can even say that with not everything operational at Disneyland Hotel right now. Without Steakhouse 55,
yeah,
it
it's
is
sad.
still worth it. Like,
That's sad.
that is another hard
Joanna finally made it to the live. Welcome, Joanna.
Brian Garcia sends $15. It says, "Hi Spencer and Katie, I received great news today. I'm going back home, rehired to Disneyland.
Wow.
Love everything you do and can't wait to get together again. Love the Garcia family. We're so happy for you.
Dang,
Congratulations."
that's awesome. Yes.
Did Paradise Pier have housekeeping? Will they come in and make the beds again? We were only there one night, so I don't know.
I think so.
I think so.
I saw people.
Oh, Nate's here.
No way.
Disneyland hotels are so expensive. Wow, yes they are, Nate. And there's not a lot of them.
Ah, Nate is a fine Irish lad.
Okay.
Ah, Nate.
What about construction noise at Disneyland Hotel? We didn't hear any. We didn't at all, so...
I mean, a little bit at the pool.
Oh, at the pool. I thought you meant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
A little bit at the pool, but it wasn't too bad.
They did say if you close your blinds between like
I don't know what that meant.
8 a.m. or 5 a.m.
How that was supposed to deter sound.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know what that was about. They're like, if you don't want to hear it, then close your blinds.
I think they meant like they won't come near your room and make noise.
Well, how are they going to do that if you're on the 10th floor?
Because they were doing like...
They were doing all
windows,
groundwork.
maybe? No, they were doing up there.
Were they?
remember?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so, that they are very expensive. It's pretty crazy. They are very expensive there, but I think it's because there's not a lot. There's not a lot of hotels in general in Anaheim when you compare it to like the Orlando area. It is
Anthony
so
says,
different.
I just returned to work at Lamplight Lounge.
Oh, congratulations! Yay!
Nate, Patrick, hey friends. Yeah, well,
We are going to Oogie Boogie October 21st. Will you guys be going in October at all, or just a couple days in September? Just September right now. Sometimes people hit us up and they're like, hey, I want to sell these tickets to you. I bought extra.
right.
And if we just happen to have the money and the time, then we'll buy them from people. But we did not plan on it because we will be in Florida the end of September and then some of October.
Kenzie, I think she's asking what's our favorite one. You answered that. Disneyland Hotel?
Disneyland Hotel,
Yeah.
100%. Grand Californian is great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's an amazing lobby. And they also have that, what's that area up, that deck up there that you can hang out on?
They have a couple of them.
Yeah,
not just one.
those are really cool.
They have a few.
With the big rocking chairs
Those are
and all
nice.
that.
I would say, though, I still like Disneyland Hotel better. Shrimp Scampy sends $10 and says, have you tried the Ratatouille at Lamplight Lounge? I love it. No, we haven't.
No, but I do like shrimp scampi.
We had Ratatouille back when it was at Cafe Orleans, and it was really good. Any exciting plans for your birthday, Katie? Nope, nothing yet. Joe sends $5 and says, hi, Spence and Katie. I just started following you guys, and thank you for bringing Disney magic to my life. Hope to meet you in person one day. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
Joe.
you.
Thank you.
Brian Garcia sends $5 and says, continued. Oh, and thank you for making my mom's day.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You all make our day.
She's amazing.
Thankfully, we still get to go to the parks vicariously with you guys. Much love. Thanks. Disneyland Hotel is the best themed out of all three hotels. It really is. Grand Cal for the luxury, Disneyland Hotel for the nostalgia. There you go. That's a good way.
Yeah,
of
because the
thinking about
Disneyland
it.
Hotel vibe, especially in the lobby and everything, well, everywhere, the whole art direction is of that old Disneyland. That's why they use the old Disneyland parking lot sign as their graphic, as their logo.
Right.
It's really that retro thing that I love. You know,
Right,
it brings me back because I was going to Disneyland when there was no DCA and when you drove in off a harbor and
Right.
parked in the giant expanse that was the parking lot.
Yeah. Nate, if I were you, I would stay at Disneyland Hotel. I would
Yeah, if you're going to stay on
definitely-
property, yeah.
And hopefully by then, a lot of the construction will be done.
Because the pool's amazing. You've got Trader Sam's, Tangaroa Terrace, downtown Disney is like right there, so you can just walk right there through into the park and
Yeah, the waves are raging tonight.
raging.
Magic on Main Street Design sends $5 and says, hi guys, I just jumped on. I sent you guys some goodies in the mail and also something for Kaylee. Oh, thank you. Hope you guys love it. Love, Courtney. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Courtney.
Do you still have to make reservations for Lamplight Lounge or can you walk in? I think they're doing both from what I saw the last time I was there. Is parking free if you stay at the Disneyland Hotel? Nope, it is not. The Underwood Experience sends $5 and says, I miss seeing you guys on Saturday because my feet and back gave out. Oh, and I want to thank you for giving my daughter Bella a big hug, Katie. Oh, that was 100% my pleasure. Did they do walk up for the cantina? For Oga's Cantina? I don't know.
Occasionally they do at the end of the night, but it's very random and it's nothing you want to count on.
I would say, yeah, don't count on it.
But I've heard of that happening. It's just, like I said, it's very random.
Yeah. Do you know when DVC Tower will be completed? My guess is about another, year, at least. Do you get scared sleeping that close to the water? I do. Spencer doesn't.
I tend to laugh.
I get very scared. Even tonight, when every once in a while, it'll really hit against the bottom and, it'll kind of go...
It'll shake the building.
And I get very scared, and I don't like it. It very much scares me. Very much. And sometimes when I have to sleep, and Spencer's not ready to go to bed yet, and, I have to go to sleep alone, I just, lay there and I'm like this,
But that's in the back and it's away from the ocean.
Oh, right. Really? I hear the ocean very loud. Anywhere in this place, you hear the ocean very loud.
Well, yeah, because we have a window.
What beach is behind you? That's Malibu behind us. Right back there.
Believe it or not, and that dark
Darkness.
negative expanse right there is...
I feel like you can almost see, if we moved that chair, you can almost see the glitters of the ocean.
A little bit.
I can, off of the moon. See? There it is. It's behind the chair.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can see. Oh, that's very close to my face. Whoa. Whoa. What is the best month to go with least crowds? August, September, October. Those are all very crowded. Crowded. I always say just expect Disneyland to be crowded. It's very, very crowded all the time. I'd say your least crowded maybe would be like February. I wouldn't mind going to Oga's more than once a day, an afternoon and evening trip. When will you do an unboxing? We're not going to do that probably again for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll allow you to make 2 reservations like that, or I mean, maybe they'd allow it, but it's like I don't know how you could.
You can maybe how you just have somebody else in your party do it. There was another question here that just went away. Is it high tide? Yes, it is high tide. Right now, it's like high tide most of the day and night. The sound of the waves are making me sleepy. Me too right now, just because I'm tired in general and we have to get up so early tomorrow, which is why we are about to end this pretty soon because we're sleepy. We have to get up early. I know you can only see half of Spencer's face right now. Like, did you realize what you just did? You went like this. Like, no, half of your face. It was very creepy. Jay sends $10. Thank you, Jay. Hi, Katie and Spence. I saw you guys right after the 4th of July fireworks and came up to you guys and gave you, I believe, was a pin that said Best Life. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That was so cool.
That was cool, Jay.
I heard that LA County is setting a stage that all California might be under mask mandate for indoors. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it will, but because I think that will backfire. I think if you tell everybody to get vaccinated and encourage people and then you make them wear masks, you're actually going to do the opposite, and I don't think a lot of people will wear masks. I think you're going to get the opposite effect.
Brian, thank you for the 5, and yes, I heard about Rockin' Fig, and I was sad. I told Katie, she was like, what's a Rockin' Fig? Here in Southern California, on the radio, on a lot of different stations, most specifically it was on K-Rock for us, the surf report every day was done by a guy called Rockin' Fig, which that was just a nickname for him. I think his last name was like Figarelli, or I don't know what his actual name was, but he was the Rockin' Fig, and he would give a surf report that was very colorful, as opposed to, you know, hey, how's the surf out there? 1 to 2 in Malibu, Huntington Beach reporting 2 to 3 and a little breezy. And it was more like, hey everybody, this is Rockin' Fig, and up in Malibu there's some good trimmers up there, 1 to 2 foot, little peelers on off the point. Down at Huntington we got some clean barrels this morning, 2 to 3 foot, a little crowded, but you might want to check this. You know, he was very more specific, and he kind of, you knew that he surfed by the way he was telling you about the waves. He wasn't just reporting the height. He was telling you about the conditions and with terms that we would relate to as surfers. And he was a little bit, it was a character, you know, and it was a little cheesy on a level of like a stereotypical surfer, like, hey bro, hey man. But it was for radio, so it was entertaining, and you listened, you know, and he was accurate, and you knew that he knew his stuff. And he was from, I think, Huntington area, but he passed away, so yeah, R.I.P. Rockin' Fig.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I remember that on K-Rock, someone said.
Yep.
I like cheesy Dr. Rose. Will you guys ever do vlogs of casino resorts of here in California? I didn't even know there was any in California.
I mean, there's what do you call it? There's like Indian casinos
like
and things like
Morongo.
that. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, like Morongo?
Those are the only, ones in
We always
California,
just
really.
pass it. Like we always do. Whenever we're going, that direction, we just go right past it. Palm Springs, Katie. I know. I didn't think about it. We always just go. Whoosh. We never stop at Morongo. I've never.
Well, you know what it is.
foot
I
in
think is
Morongo.
that we're not big gamblers.
Central Valley.
And I think that when you're talking about, aside from a few of them, they don't really do, like, there's a few of them that do, but there's not really, they're usually just casinos, and they're not like resorts. Like, you got Morongo. They're I think the other one, Pachanga. There's a couple that are like, that have,
Pachanga. I thought that
kind
was
of
gone.
gotten into, maybe it is, I don't know. But I'm just talking about the bigger ones that I know that are like resort based, where there's other things to do besides gambling. Whereas a lot of those, the focus, all it is gambling, you know.
San Manuel has a new resort opening soon. You guys should
That one's
review
big.
it.
San Manuel's
Where's that?
big. I think that's Central Coast, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, right. And in Tahoe, I think there's...
Tahoe's got them because
Harrah's
of
or-
Nevada. You're in Nevada.
What is it? It's not Harrah's. It's, oh, maybe it is Harrah's.
Yeah, there's a Harrah's. There's
Something else.
there's a couple of them in Tahoe, but that's because they're in Nevada.
Yeah.
Just like
we
Las
actually
Vegas.
we actually like did some I have no birthday plans. But we actually looked at a little bit of the Tahoe vlogs because we were kind of like, okay, we need to kind of like look back and see like stuff we need to remember to get, and we were looking, and now that I remember, we did pass a Harrah's, and I think there was another one though.
Oh, Harvey's. There's Harvey's. Yeah.
In Tahoe?
Tahoe, Harvey's, yeah.
Maybe that's the one. Because, yeah, we turned back and we were like, let's just check real quick. And we skimmed through a vlog, and I remember seeing that. It was at State Line.
There's
Yeah.
also, what do you call it? What's the place? Havasu? No.
Oh, I've never been there.
Is that the one that, what's the other gambling city? I can't think of the name right now. And
I
I've been
think
there,
it
and
was
it's on the
that.
Colorado
Reno?
River. No, it's on the Colorado River, like out in the desert there.
Laughlin.
Laughlin, Nevada.
Never been there either.
That one's interesting. It's like a junior Vegas, a very junior Vegas, but there's a river, and there's like you could do river activities and stuff.
Really? I've never been
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I have never been to
Isn't that where the
Laughlin.
London Bridge is? Like they actually like dismantled the London Bridge, shipped it over here, and rebuilt it in Laughlin. Isn't that right?
Yeah, hold on. We have a troll. Okay, got it.
It's for old people. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, report. All right. Hate report. Okay. All right. I just reported that person and blocked them.
Who was that, Patrick, on the beach? It might have been.
Laughlin, Nevada. What about staying at the Stanley Hotel or Winchester Mystery House? No, Lake Havasu is where the London Bridge is, Spencer.
Oh, Lake Havasu is where the bridge is? Okay. I know that the Winchester Mystery House will not let you film. That I know for a fact. I'd love to still go there. I've always been fascinated by that. I had a book about that.
88 Ford for Life sends $10 and says, we are doing Oogie Boogie Bash on Halloween. We so debated on doing that, but it's so much money. Like, we had to look at it and we were like, we've been buying so many tickets and all that. Like, it just would have costed us much too much.
Would have cost
so
us.
that is awesome for you. Coming from Washington for the last week of
Oh,
October. Any
nice.
chance you guys will be there? Would love to meet you guys finally. Spence and Jenna of Seattle. Yeah, we totally... I'm telling you, we were so close to buying Halloween tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash, but then we were like, it's just going to end up being too much. It's just going to
Yeah,
be...
we did it the last time.
But I think that's actually 'cause someone gave us, they gifted us tickets because they couldn't
Yeah.
make it, and then we
Yeah.
sent them some merchandise as a thank you. But it ends up, if we had annual passes, I would have done it. But it's just like we had other tickets to buy on top of the Oogie Boogie thing, and then we got Kaylee a ticket, so I was like, oh boy, it's too much. It costs
Amy
a lot.
says Grim Life Collective filmed there. He might have like paid for a permit to do that, because I know that there's like kind of a rule about that there. I know Justin got to film, but he was invited.
Yeah. Will you ever come to Arizona? We actually have talked
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
It won't be for a little bit, but we definitely have plans to go there. Matt Giuseppe
Oh my
sends
gosh.
$5 just saying hi. I have an early flight tomorrow morning. Oh, we have to get up early too. By the way, all flights are pretty full lately. Wow, can't wait to see you all. Yeah, I'm really nervous because we have to fly again come September, and I'm still nervous about it.
I know
Again.
somebody was asking if we're near Johnny Carson's old house in Malibu. No, we're not.
I don't even know what that is. What did that say?
Good night, Gabby. Her battery is going to die on her phone. Well, go charge your phone and have a good night.
Please come to North Idaho. We have moved from California and vlog here now. Oh.
Cool.
What do you guys think about the shenanigans at Knott's?
It's terrible. It's sad.
Oh, the shenanigans. Oh, all the stuff happening. Yeah,
Terrible.
it's awful. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
But I think that you're getting a lot of just unfortunate things happening. You know, just
Yeah.
It's just sad. It's just
it's
really
terrible.
sad.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like, you know, when like bad luck happens and then it just happens again and again and again. You just feel bad because, you know, what can you do? Spokesman Chris.
Spokes.
Hey guys, really big fan here. Plan on coming to Florida anytime soon. You're so funny, Chris. Yeah, we are coming end of September and October. So we hopefully we'll see you this time.
We're coming for the big celebration, dude.
Yeah, 50th.
So I'm guessing you'll be there.
I feel like you might. Maybe.
Or is he coming down for? Nah, of course, Spokes will be
Watch
there.
you in California during.
No way. No way.
That would be funny. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Have you ever done ceramic painting at the Bottle House at Knott's? I don't remember ever doing that, and I've been going there for quite some time.
That's cool.
What shenanigans? We regarding Knott's, we were talking about.
There's been a couple incidents.
There was the shooting out there, and then there was a guy that climbed the. What do you call it?
The tower.
He climbed the Knott's Tower.
Or, you know, the Supreme Screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't want to say those words on this channel.
It's that?
You can't. No, I'm talking about. Never mind.
Okay.
Just,
what about vlogs of Olivera?
Olvera Street.
Olvera Street, Griffith Observatory, and Old Town.
Those are good ideas. Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know.
Griffith isn't open, right?
I'm curious to know because I've been to Olvera Street when it's been, you know, at its in normal times, and it's amazing. But I don't know. I don't know how it's been as of, you know, post situation. I don't know if it's fully back. I don't know what to expect down there. LA is somewhat in shambles, so I would love to. And we love Griffith Observatory, and what was the other one? San Diego, Old Town San Diego. Yeah, we'll be down there actually.
Oh yeah, we actually are planned. We talked about that.
But Olvera Street is right across from Union Station, and it's one of the oldest settlements. It's where kind of the first mission was in LA, where the water source was, and it was kind of the flashpoint of Los Angeles. And it's
we
very
actually
old.
did a vlog of Old Town San Diego before.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely be doing that again. We definitely have plans for that. Any trips to Universal Hollywood coming up? Nope. Not at all. We don't. And I don't know when we're going to go back.
Oh,
honestly.
bowling night. That's funny.
In San Diego, go eat at Casa Guadalajara. Where is that? If that's near, I think what is it? Coyote? El Coyote? I think if it's across the street.
Oh, Coyote's in Los Angeles.
No, but why did I think it was Coyote? What about the 626 night market? Where's that? It's in Old Town? Okay, then I think we did go there. We did eat somewhere with Binky. We had really good food there.
Susan Miller says Hotel Del Coronado. Yes, we would love to do that. I stayed there when I was a kid.
It was just really expensive.
Trying to convince Katie to stay in the haunted room.
Nope, that'll never happen. I did look at rates though for the Coronado Hotel, and I was like, oh, girl.
Like an overnight, man.
Ooh.
See if you can hang.
Dude, I won't stay in there. Coyote Cafe. There is a Coyote Cafe. So is it near there? But yeah, the rates were a lot. I was like, dang. Would you do sporting events like Adam? Probably not. I don't know. We've done a Dodger game before.
That's true.
Did you go to Fred's last time with Charlie? Oh, maybe that's where it was. San Diego Zoo, they got pandas. Oh. What you drinking, Spence?
Oh.
It was a LaCroix.
LaCroix.
That was
Some,
actually my LaCroix.
Sparkling water.
Lime flavor.
Lime. Naturally enhanced, Chris.
It's naturally enhanced.
Yes.
Stay at the Marriott on Coronado. You'll have a beautiful view of the city and bridge. Oh.
Coronado's amazing.
Oh.
It's a beautiful little town.
What's an Orange County fair? So it's a fair in Orange County here that happens every summer. And there's rides and
food and animals and
shopping, all
hijinks.
kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of
hijinks.
What's a hijinks? What's that?
What's hijinks?
Yeah, like
shenanigans, hijinks.
Oh. Whatever. 626 is in Arcadia. Oh. Come to Ahwatukee, Arizona. God, I can't even say that.
Ahwatukee.
Ahwatukee. Oh, 626 Night Market is a food festival in the 626. Dang, I didn't know that. We should try
Descanso.
that.
We did Descanso Gardens.
Yeah, we have a vlog there. Shauna sends $5 and says, "Hi, Katie and Spencer. I want to thank you for the picture you took with my girls and I. You totally made our day. Have a good night." Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Filming locations for Top Gun in and around San Diego.
That one's kind of been done a lot. And I love Top Gun, and I love visiting those spots. And they just redid the house, and they moved it and they redid it.
I feel like Adam's Mr. Filming Locations.
Yeah, it's really not our bag. I like to throw in that stuff within my vlogs, and we're like, hey, look over there. Do you see that? That's where they did this. And then, it's
I think it's more a historical reference is what you do.
I do, because I don't. Yeah,
he does this
when you see,
researched.
Yeah, when you see how somebody like Adam does it, and you realize oh, dude,
yeah,
it's not even my bag at all. I'm not qualified to.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing is I would like to add something to that, whereas I'm not just going to go do the filming locations. Great, it's a good idea, trust me, and I love Top Gun. I'm not dogging your idea. I'm just saying for us, unless I was able to bring a different angle to it or do something that hasn't been done, I probably wouldn't do it just because, now I know, when you say oh, well, would you guys go to Disneyland? Everybody's done that. That's true, but it's through our channel, it's through our wheelhouse and how we feel about it. And I don't know, I'm talking in circles, but yeah, there you go. I'll stop talking now.
Somebody asked if Patrick is going to say happy birthday to me. He knows that I don't want him to come near me on my birthday, I think. Adam Lulu is awesome. He very much is. The Disney videos are awesome. Thank you. Have you ever done the scenic 17-mile drive? No, we have not done that. I forgot why we didn't do it. I think we had to get home.
We didn't have time.
Yeah. I think we were
I've done it when I was a kid, but that would be a cool vlog.
Yeah. I forgot why we didn't though.
There's a big wave spot off of there. If we could ever catch it when the waves were huge, a place called Ghost Tree. That treacherous big wave spot.
Ooh. Through your specific and particular lens, the biggest state fair in a small city.
Better way to put it.
There's something I've always wanted to do is go to the Texas State Fair. I've always heard about it. Why? Because it's the biggest fair.
Because I just think of what I showed you last night when I worked on the dog show.
The doggies.
And there's a guy who helps rehabilitate dogs
It's August 19th.
That have hip issues and whatever, and he adopts them, and he built a little train that he pulls behind his tractor, where he made little train cars out of 50-gallon drums and cut them out, and he made a little train for all the dogs, and they all sit in little cars, and he drives them around, and it's called the Texas Dog Train, and it's just the funniest damn thing.
Because they're all just
they're so pumped to be.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he cruises around, they're barking yeah, I'm in a dog train.
It's the cutest little thing, seeing dogs. They're like little humans.
Just Google Texas Dog Train, and you'll see the video, and it's just
so cute.
It's awesome.
It is so cute. But I do want to go to the Texas State Fair though. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Calgary Stampede. Yeah, Mike Jones, that would be cool. That would be cool. The Calgary Stampede.
Where's that?
In Calgary, Canada.
Oh.
It's like an old tradition. It's become a whole thing, but it's an old tradition, right? Where they would, in the old days when they would move the cattle from A to B and it would come through town. It was like the Stampede, but they built a whole event around it.
Wait, so they naturally stampede?
No, it was just a way to move the cattle from one place to another.
But they don't hurt them, right?
Well.
What do you mean, well?
I mean, they don't anymore. I think they just do it for the sake of
I don't like when you do that. If you all, I wish you could rewind this right now and go back to this. Well. That's so menacing. Texas State Fair is the best. I've been going there for 15 years. Man, I want to go so bad.
Mike says, it would be hundreds of ranchers all meeting at once.
The Minnesota State Fair is the best, though. Really? I love PBR, but I feel bad for the animals. What? You guys, I'm really starting to realize there's a lot I have not done in my life. I thought I was getting I was like, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. I've done a lot. Man, I'm realizing today
Oh.
I didn't even realize there was so much more of California.
Randy says, have you done Catalina? I think we've both done Catalina, but we haven't done it for the vlog.
I wouldn't do it again.
I like Catalina. I think it's great. I think it's really cool.
Catalina, it's great, but I don't want to do the boat ride.
What?
Yeah, Chris, it's the ocean back there. That is what you're hearing.
Why
I
don't
bet
you wanna
you
do the
some
boat
people
ride?
are, because I don't like boats. I'm not a boat person. I am not a boat person.
You get to see like dolphins out there. It's an amazing little
I
trip.
can see dolphins from my back patio.
No, it's different when you're out there. It's a great boat ride, right? Anybody who's done Catalina,
It's not great. It's called Katie getting seasick.
take a little Dramamine and call it a day.
Dramamine doesn't work.
We get in this quaint little island, and we go play miniature golf. We go to the beach, and we go swimming, and rent golf carts, and
I don't want to do that.
it's super fun.
That doesn't sound fun having to go on a
Stay
boat.
stay in haunted hotels.
Imagine being able to see dolphins from your back patio. Exactly, I would do that. I like seeing the dolphins from my back patio in the morning. I prefer that.
The Deanna
It sounds
Catalina
so
wine
terrible.
mixer. Yes.
It's the freaking Catalina wine mixer. Yeah, it's just the boat ride. I'd get sick. Nothing works. Like, if I get motion sickness, it's over. What's your zodiac sign? I'll tell you, in 2 hours, it's about to be Leo season.
God.
Leo season. Are you excited for Leo season?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Let me read you guys something about Leo season.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's
See, always has to make it about her.
that's
And
what
especially
a Leo,
now. This is what this whole season is about. So it's not approaching, it's already here because she's already talking about it.
The co-founder of Maddie Murphy, the co-founder of the Cosmic RX and the Cosmic Revolution, says that Leo season invites us to remember our power, pleasure, and personal magnetism. Passion is the driving force between just about everything Leos do. For Leos, there is no option but success, and all of life is their stage. After all, they are ruled by the sun, the planet that literally gives us life. Happily, during Leo season, do you hear the waves responding to that?
No, they're denouncing
Happily,
it.
no, they're not. Happily, during Leo season, we all get a taste of that star power. Murphy says that this is the time to remember how magnetic we can be when we shine bright and embrace the spotlight. I think this is freaking beautiful. Even if you're more of a side character than the main star, Leo season can still help you to shine and solidify your status as a ruler.
Because I'm the main character and you're kind of the sidekick.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
the
Leo
main
season
blabber.
could be more of a start of a period during which you desire more recognition and praise for whatever you're doing. I am so like that though. Like I 100% relate. I 100% relate. It's so true. Leos, we nap a lot. We love to sleep. We are like lions. My birthday is August 19th. Leo
Eats,
rising.
Eat, sleep.
Eats
Eat,
and
sleep.
sleeps. I'm also very much like the cat, where it's like Spencer says I'm like a kid. What did you say when you make the bed?
Well, if you've ever seen a cat who's getting his litter box cleaned, they kind of stand there and watch you like, they just watch. It's like, not that they could help, okay?
Right, they don't have opposable thumbs.
They can't help you, but they kind of stand there in this kind of judgmental stance of like, yeah, when you're finished, I'll be over there.
Yeah.
And they kind of watch, like, make sure you're doing it right. Like, yes, clean my litter box, peasant.
Yeah.
And then the minute you're done, they go over there and just,
Mess it up and get in it.
yeah.
And their bed too.
But they kind of just stand and watch. Like, and that's what she does. If like I'm making the bed, she just kind of like steps like, oh, let me get out of your way, and then kind of watches and judges, and is probably thinking like, he's not doing that right. But are you going to lift a finger to fix it, or you say like, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very much like
And
a
then
cat.
I crawl in and I burrow and make a mess and I sleep most of the day.
Yeah.
I sleep a lot. I sleep more than like humanly.
Let's put the make a mess at the top of that list.
Yes. Spencer is a Sagittarius, December 15th.
I'm a triple Sag.
But we're both fire signs. That's why we get along. Because I cannot
Or
be not.
don't get along. One of the two.
Well, it's fiery. It's
Yeah.
a fiery insanity. The other thing that I do to Spencer that's also kind of like what cats do is I kind of just like want attention when I want it, but then if there's not at the right time that he gives me attention, I'm like, get away. Like, poor guy.
or waits till I'm invested in something,
Oh yeah, I do that a lot.
and then it's like, no, you're supposed to be invested in me, and we'll purposefully like get in the way of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, if he's like this, like say he's watching a YouTube video.
She'll go like this. And block, so I have to like, forces,
Oh, it's so good.
and then guilt trips me on top of it.
Yeah. I'm
And
like,
then-
yeah. But yeah, we're totally both fire signs though. So if we don't, if we fight, we really fight. And when we're good, we're really good. But we both are fire signs ruled by the sun. And you can tell it's 100%, But me being
Janie says, just like a cat sits on the keyboard of your laptop. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, sorry.
Oh yeah. I prefer that type of attention. Like that makes me happy. I love that. Yes, we do live on the beach. That's the water. Yeah, here the water was like.
It responded. It's like, yeah, I'm right here.
Dude, we literally have like what? We should have like a countdown. This is like New Year's Eve, except it's Leo season.
Oh no.
Dude, Leo season's happening. Oh, your boyfriend also is August 19th? Dang, what a winner. Felicia, great name, sends
Felicia.
$5 and says, going to Disneyland Friday and Saturday, taking one of my best friends for her first time. Super excited. Ooh! Hope to meet you both in the parks.
Awesome.
Love that. When are you going to Disney? We're coming on Sunday. Mr. Robin Nass sends $5. Travel north on 101, Hearst Castle, San Francisco. We've done that drive. Trees of Mystery is fun. We haven't done that. Sea Lion Caves. We've done that.
Haven't done Hearst either.
Fellow Leo. Love that.
I would like to do Hearst.
I would too, although,
Yeah.
how do you do that?
You can just go. There's tours. I don't know right now what the current state is with the whole situation, but you can just go to pay for a tour, and you park in a parking lot, and I think they take you up there in a bus or something like that because they want to limit the amount of people up there. But
I did not know that. You're waiting for Virgo season. Oh. I think Leo season's going to be fun for all of us, to be honest.
is there even a Sagittarius season, or does everybody get a season, or only you get a season?
I mean, I'm the only one. I get a season that counts.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we all get a season. The moon and the sun. Yes, we all get a
I don't dig my season.
Um,
Like December, I'm a weird.
you just don't. The thing is, Leos are very all about their sign, and we're very prideful, and like we know that like
like
when
lions and the
dude,
pride and all that.
when the sun like how do I explain this? When it is Leo season, like I feel rejuvenated, like I feel alive again. Like I just feel like it's
Amy's a Leo and her husband is a Sagittarius. Totally
yeah, makes sense. Fire signs. I have dated.
Shelley says it's always Sagittarius season. That I like that.
Yeah. I have tried to, and I have dated very, very briefly a water sign, and I did okay. But I've only ever been with fire signs. Darth Vader sends $5 and says, "Are Wednesday good to go to Disneyland? Any day is good to go to Disneyland."
But yeah, Wednesday.
And
I would say.
happy early birthday.
I would say that, give or take, that's probably the least crowded day on average. I don't know if that's always the case, but that's a good approach.
What did somebody say? It looks like your daughter. Oh, thanks. That's so sweet. Hearst is fun. Take skunk train through the Redwood Natural. Oh, that'd be awesome.
I've heard about the skunk train. I think I've shown you pictures of the skunk train.
Yeah.
I feel like Justin did that.
You know, we're just coming out of Cancer season, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we are. Let's see. What sign is an Aries sign? That Aries is a fire sign. Aries is fire sign. Are you at Disneyland this weekend? We'll be there on Sunday with my niece. We are bringing Kaylee to Disneyland, and I can't wait. Better way to ask. Can a California resident ticket be gifted to an out-of-state guest? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that, but I would maybe say no, but I don't know. I don't want to give you a definitive answer because I don't have a definitive answer, and I don't want to give you wrong information.
I always find it weird that sign is called Cancer because of the disease that is cancer. It just always trips me out.
You have an eyelash. Cancer's number one. Very strong sign. I will say that. What sign is a Gemini?
A Gemini.
Honestly, I don't know too much about Gemini, to be honest. Let's look it up. Gemini.
Oh, you mean, is it a fire, air, water, or whatever?
Okay, it says that it's the twins, and I don't know if it's fire, water. It is Mercury. Oh, it's air. It's air. Gemini is air. Okay. So let's see. It says it's in fall. Right? Oh, no, yeah. May to June. May 20th to June 20th. All right. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Geminis often get like a bad rap, but really, I've known a lot of really great Geminis. So, I get along well with Scorpios too, for some odd reason.
Yeah, my grandma was a Scorpio.
Scorpios.
She would have got along with you.
Scorpios and I get each other very well, but Sagittarius and I get along very, very well. Leos and myself, we're best friends. Like, we are. Leos and Sagittarius are like my number ones. Number ones. Scorpio and I though, we can get along.
Well, yeah, because there's been many occasions where, you know, you'll say things out loud that you should only keep in your head, where my grandma would do the same thing, where I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, can't believe she said that. You know, realize you're saying that out loud, right?
I mean, sometimes I realize it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't. I'm on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. Oh, that's great. Michelle Phoenix sends $20 and says, I'm a Gemini. Well, yeah, see, you get a bad rap, but you're good. I'm telling you. What about Virgos? Okay, Virgos are interesting for me because they are very close to Leo. So we tend to be very opposite, me and Virgos. Most Virgos. Also, early Leos and late Leos are very different too. My sister is an early Leo. She's August 2nd. I'm August 19th, and we're we're the same but different. Katie, haven't seen those Trader Joe's videos. I tend to not do those until fall and holiday season, but I'm gonna bring them back very soon as fall stuff starts coming in.
Oh, Steve Hall's a Sagittarius. I didn't know that. No wonder I like Steve.
I don't get horoscopes. Some people don't. I mean, my horoscope is usually always right. Even though they're probably like meant to be. I don't know. I just know I'm ruled by my sign, man.
It's pretty bizarre that there's all these character traits based on when you were born in this three-dimensional reality, and this it's so bizarre that there's actually traits that are, give or take, they're pretty dead on for most people. It's really strange.
Like, so what do you think of Aquarius? Aquarius and I, personally, my experience with them is we've always got along. I get along with everybody, but Aquarius and I, we always get along. We can have constructive conversations. Like, we may not see things the same, but Aquarius and I can communicate and understand each other. I guess, if that makes any sense. Larry B sends $2 and says, Pisces, that's what I am.
The fish.
So I would say the same thing with Pisces for me too. More or less. But Aquarius and I can communicate, I found out. Libra, I don't know a lot of Libras.
My mom.
Oh, okay. That actually makes sense then. Libras are not a very dominant presence in my life. I don't have a lot of Libras, maybe other than Spencer's mom, where I guess if I would use Spencer's mom and I, we have our moments where we fully sync, and then moments where we don't. We both feel strongly about something else, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's how we fit in. We're on one end of the spectrum or the other. That's what I would say. December 17th here. Eugene from Try Guys thinks Aquarius are reptilian aliens. No. I think Pisces are very
You think
eclectic.
Pisces are reptilian aliens?
No, I was going to say, speaking of being different, I think Pisces are the ones that are very different and very eclectic and very something else, My mom is 2 days after me, and she is a true Aquarius. I was her 21st birthday present. Wow. I'm a Taurus, and my husband is a Pisces. That makes sense. My dad is a Taurus, and we get along very well. We do. We get along pretty darn well. Lizard people. I'm a Scorpio. So Carter is a Scorpio. That explains why we get along. Stop it.
Lizard.
Are you at the park this weekend? Yes, we are. It'll be kind of our last time for a while, I think.
Yeah.
My besties are both earth signs, Capricorn and Virgo. I'm married to Pisces. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I'm a Gemini, Cancer, cusp, and Kira is a Libra. That makes sense why you guys are friends. My daughters are Aries and Cancer. Do they fight a lot? I'm a Sagittarius and my husband is Scorpio. That makes sense. Because fire signs can get along with Scorpios easily. Because Scorpios can go both, like they can go both ways. Like they can understand the ferocity of a fire sign from what I've seen. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything. This is just my opinion.
They're pretty dominant.
Yeah.
They're pretty...
A fire sign is a very dominant sign. They are not going to be and that's why I have trouble with not being with a fire sign. Really, I do have trouble. How do you feel about the Blue Bayou selling alcohol now? Spencer likes it, right?
Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more choice in the matter, but the Hurricane is good, and they have a couple beers, and you know, it's cool. It's just hard. It's really hard to get in there.
Yeah,
so,
I wish it wasn't so difficult.
Yeah,
I really do. So I'm wrong. My mom's a Scorpio and my dad is a Sagittarius. Oh, I'm a Virgo and my husband's a Leo. Is he an early Leo or a late Leo? Like, is he early August? I missed that. Katie, I think we'd be best friends. I think so too. My ex-husband was a Leo. I'm a Capricorn. That makes sense why you're exes. Just kidding. But, you know, let's see. Walt Disney's a Sagittarius.
Yeah, he was a Sag. That's what I thought. I wanted to double check.
Yeah, because my ex was a Sagittarius. And then I am now dating another Sagittarius.
Yeah, he was born on the 5th of December.
Yeah.
But he died on the 15th of December.
Mm-hmm. He died in Sagittarius.
Yeah.
As well.
Which he died on my birthday. I wasn't alive yet. It was 1964, I believe.
Dang, that's sad.
But I get a little bummed out on my birthday because it's the day that he passed.
So his birthday is 8/11, so he's an earlier Leo. That makes sense why you guys are together, because I feel like early Leos are better with like other signs, whereas I think the later you get into Leo, they really get more intensely fire sign. That's just my opinion again. I don't know. But I do know that we are getting close to the end of this, though, because we have to get up so early and we have gone like way long time. I want to thank everybody who sent in suggestions for the Orange County Fair, and everybody who sent in a super chat. We'll make sure we use, there were a couple people that said to use something for the fair somewhere back there. I'll have to go back and look, but we definitely will. And we've got a few new Patreons, so I do want to recognize the Patreons and thank you so much for that. I think we had like 3 new ones this month.
Oh, yeah.
So I really appreciate you guys. Again, I appreciate the super chats you've sent, and for everybody who stayed here chatting, hanging out. We sincerely appreciate it.
We do, and we would appreciate if on the way out you give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, that would really help.
About 500 people in here.
Oh yeah.
A little more, and hit that thumbs up on the way out. It helps us, and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I know not all of you are subscribed, so that concerns me. So
that concerns me.
It concerns me. So make sure you subscribe, hit your bell notifications.
And 2 hours till Leo season starts, everyone.
Please help me.
Get your paws ready.
Somebody help me.
It's gonna be good.
It's not gonna be good.
It is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, you are. It's going to be a
Oh,
good
we're already hitting the
season.
thumbs up. Thanks, you guys. I see it going up.
Thank you.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. And
It was fun. Better than we made up for last week's best show.
wow.
Really, we did. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Admit it. I had a bad headache. I was so pissed.
You were in a bad way.
Dude, I was not feeling it. Now,
I was
feeling
fine.
it. Well, you don't need an allergy pill. So I would almost said, well, you took your
Oh, yeah.
allergy
Look at those
pill, but
thumbs
you
up
don't
going
need it.
up. I see them. Look at how fast
Dude,
they're going up.
445.
Oh, my gosh.
That's actually pretty darn good.
It really is.
We appreciate that. That helps us out a lot. Really.
Drastically. So, yeah. That's all we got.
I know. It was fun, though. I mean, we learned about Lewis and Clark. What did I call
We
them
learned
again?
that there is more state north of San Francisco tonight.
Yeah, I learned a lot about California.
There's,
I learned about floppy disks. You learned that we didn't like, what's it called?
Paradise Pier.
Well, that too. But the Disney Plus show behind the attraction,
Yeah, I mean,
it missed the mark.
I was expecting more because of the...
We went over it already.
No, I know, but I'm just going to say it one more time. The level and the what they hit with the Imagineer special, I was expecting at least that. Like, they set the
And
bar.
prop culture.
And prop culture. They
They
set the bar
high.
high. And this came in a little short.
Especially with the
I
narration.
still like the information.
Yeah.
And I'm going to watch all of them. But, I guess it's the style. That's all it is, really. It's just the style of it. So.
And we feel bad for Paradise Pier Hotel. Let's send them all our good vibes and hope that we can get that situation figured out.
Absolutely.
And I think that's it.
It's going to wrap it up.
Happy Leo season, everyone. It's
A little
almost
bow.
happening.
That was a bow. I just went and put a bow in it.
I don't know why. I'm just like sad to leave you guys tonight. Like
Don't do it, Katie.
I'm having trouble like going like this to like turn it off because I'm just kind of like
Don't do it.
I want to stay on. See what's happening? Here's what's happening. Leo season's starting and I'm starting to feel like, yes, I'm starting to feel it. You know what I mean? That's what's going on right now. It's like I'm feeling the Leo season energy. It's hitting me. And that's
All right.
it. All right, I'm going to go to sleep now.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond.
Oh, wow. Do that again.
Well, I was going to say what's happening Wednesday, and then I thought halfway through it, I was like, no, Best Life and Beyond, and then I went,
I don't like this slurping.
that's the backwards thing. Dylan thinks it's funny. Like if I say, hey, that's all. That's gonna wrap it up tonight on what's happening Wednesday.
Okay, you didn't talk that long though. You're doing more than what you originally said.
It's for the bit.
Okay.
It's purely for the bit.
Ugh. Stop. Okay. Good night.
All right, you guys.
We're
Thanks
delirious.
for watching. We're getting a little delirious. It's getting a little slap happy. We'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond.